and you'll be like, hi.
Hi. Wait, you're live, right?
Oh no, I haven't pressed it yet.
Okay, I did. It usually takes like 2 minutes until people are here for mine. I don't know how bad it is for you.
Oh, we could just do whatever. It's fine. We're pretty lax on my stream.
Perfect. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh, I keep not pressing. No. This is
Were
gonna be
you
so
talking
scuffed.
to me?
Yeah, I was. I literally have it on shift and it's so freaking uncomfortable. So.
I'm actually using my side button for my mouse for push to talk.
Oh. That's so smart.
Like, I think my Discord labels it as push or mouse 4 or something.
Mm-hmm. I gotta make sure that I don't leak anything. Wait, I gotta make sure I don't leak anything. I'm literally have. Oh god damn it! I will learn it. I will finally learn how to use push to talk. I swear.
It's okay, it's okay. I actually don't mind if you don't want to use push to talk then, if it's giving you so much trouble. I'll just use push to talk though.
It's fine. I'm gonna successfully use it. I will. I will learn how to use it. Gosh damn it. I forgot again. Hey, yeah.
I really don't mind then. You don't have to use it if you don't want to.
I want to. I want to learn it. I really have to. One day, I need to know how it works. So, chat, do you hear our beautiful guest? I'm the guest, but hey, do you hear Lotte?
Hello, good morning everybody. Yeah.
Good. This seems to be working. Perfect.
That's so awkward.
Good. Cesith being sus. I'm not being sus.
No, you're sus. No, Cesith is the biggest sus.
I'm not. Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. I have something prepared, guys.
Well, what do you have prepared?
Just for them.
Okay, just let me know. Oh, Sarah's gonna be watching both our streams on separate tabs. Hi, Sarah! On Cesith's stream! Can your chat hear me right now?
I hope they can. That would be great if they do. Otherwise, it would be pretty bad.
If you guys can hear me, flood Cesith's chat with pee pee poo poo.
Why? Why? But yeah, we have, like, let me introduce you to our beautiful guest. Let's just say, this person is called, what's your name again? Feetlord,
oh my
right?
God!
Feetlord.
Okay. I see how it is, Ceci throwing me under the bus this early in the morning. God fucking damn it!
People. Hey, guys, I hope you're excited for what we're doing today. It was absolutely Lotte's idea.
Normally, I deny this, but the truth is that that's the truth. Fuck!
Good. I changed it back. Damn, I hate push to talk. It just doesn't work for me. I just hate it.
That's okay. That's okay.
I'm just gonna mute myself in Discord in case I want to say something you're not allowed to hear.
Yeah.
What kind of... wait, I should actually open your chat as well. This would make sense. So I can read your chat as well.
Oh, okay.
That's important.
I'm not watching your chat though.
Yeah, it's probably better. It's probably for the better, I would say.
Oh, yo! They said on my chat that you leaked my DMs. What the fuck?
I swear I didn't.
Dude,
no.
I'm never gonna slide into your DMs ever again if you're gonna show everybody our intimate conversations.
I didn't show everything. I just showed them enough evidence, you know.
Evidence. Okay, I see how it is. That's
important, okay?
Fuck.
Not really into feet either,
Oh.
especially not into eating them. That's Cesith's thing.
There are people in my chat who say that they're ready to go to war for the certain position of their waifu's feet in the list, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, let's just say I think I have a good taste.
We'll see about that.
I
We'll
mean-
see about that.
Yesterday, in the Jeopardy, I didn't do well in the foot category. I knew everything beside one foot, but the problem was there was one person that was always faster than me, and that's why I wasn't fast enough. I would have known everything. I'm so disappointed, and I'm gonna improve this today.
There was a feet category?
There was a feet category, and I literally got only one right. I had one wrong because I didn't know Pellas, but the rest I knew, but I was too slow to too slow to vote, like to write in chat. You have to write in chat, and I was too slow with that.
Ceci, no offense, but you kind of disappointed me there.
Yeah,
I
me
you
too.
Get higher in the list.
Like, I Jeopardy, I didn't do well. I know. I'm disappointed in myself, you need to know. But like, now finally people will now acknowledge that they don't have a foot fetish. I think if I did well, people would have gotten the proof they needed. And this way, they don't have it.
Well, I mean, you're already here, so like...
Because I got invited and I just can't turn down a request from you. I'm not such a person. Also, Pacho, thanks so much for the subscription.
Sarah in my chat is saying that
Appreciate
the
you a lot.
next tier list category should be cake. But I feel like not enough operators show off their cake, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean, actually.
Cake is ass.
Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Wait, they want an S tier list, or what? What? Wait. What did you say with cake? Cake tier list, or... I mean, I don't mind. We can do a cake tier list.
Maybe some other time, but for today, we are appreciating the feet.
Okay.
Alright, the shoes! Not necessarily
Yeah.
the feet, but the shoes!
How many operators are there that really show their naked feet? Question to you.
I think the first one that comes to mind is Mr. Nothing, and probably all the beach skins. Except Silver Ashes.
I actually didn't know about that Mr. Nothing, but like, do you know the exact number of how many operators, including skins, like, that will count as one operator if they show their foot in the skin, and not in normal art, it would still count as one operator. So, how many operators are there? Say a number. I want to know if you know it.
I actually don't know, but off the top of my head, I'm guessing at least 12?
I guess 50, but it's 21.
You counted?
I didn't. I did a collab with Kaiser, and someone asked me, or us, how many operators show their feet. And that person went through all operators that are in the game and counted 21. That first person was Mr. Cheese. We have deep respect for this person. That is a legend.
Fine.
It's okay. It's okay. I had the same reaction when we saw this. Like, we were just hoping that he was joking, but like, I don't know if he found the information on the internet, but he literally said that took me way too long to do, and then we realized he really counted everything.
Holy shit! Oh my god, what an absolute chat!
Yeah, he's a legend. Oh, they are a legend. I love that. Yeah.
Anyway, do you want to get started soon? There's
Yeah.
so many operators you need to get through today.
Yeah, we can start. C5 is trash.
Oh, just so you know, after H there's I tier, right? On my stream, I
Cesith
relabeled that
waifu
one
ice
as
trash.
National Prison. Cause, there's certain operators that we probably shouldn't touch on, if you know what I mean.
Okay, yes. I mean, if you say so, then I agree to that.
Cause like Sue's around and stuff, we probably shouldn't look too closely, right?
Do you think so? Like, she's a 900-year-old fox, right? She's like a god fox. Like, they always look young, but they aren't young. Like, it's just how it is.
Don't they literally call her like kid in some of the dialogue or something?
It's because she looks like she's short, but she's actually really old. The same goes like Myrtle and stuff. Like, they're old. They just look young. That's it. That's important. I think we should include them. Like, I would include
Well,
them.
I guess it's because we're rating their shoes. So if we think about it from that point of view, it's a very pure list, isn't it?
It's a shame that you can't watch the stream. But like, do you think it's do you know what shoe size my foot is? Did I tell you that?
No. Is
Like-
it something you think that wait? Isn't there like a saying when you find out a guy's shoe size?
I have no clue if there's a saying, but if you know that like you're the person that knows everything about feet, I don't know if there's a saying.
Sarah says it's 12 and a half.
12 and a half. Wait, inches.
I have no idea what the 12 and a half like sizing scale for that one is.
I have no
What
clue.
you know what? Tell us, what is your shoe size?
30. Like mine is 42, and the one
Is
from
that-
my girlfriend is 34
Oh, what is that? Centimeters or?
Yeah. centimeters.
Hold on. Let me put my shoe size in a calculator because I
Wait,
feel like that's only fair.
wait, did I say 32 or 42? I meant 42, by the way. My it's not 32, it's 42. I swear, it's not 32.
Was that centimeters or inches again? Sorry.
Centimeters.
Right? Because if it's like 42 inches, holy shit!
Yeah. It's 42 is It's their average. It's like what everyone has, like from males. Female usually have like 37, I would say.
Okay, my shoe size is 6 in the United Kingdom. No, hold on. These numbers are weird. I have 6.5 Canadian women's, and then in centimeters, I guess that's 23.8.
Can you do me a favor? Can I teach you everything about centimeters and kilometers and everything, and we're gonna have like implement in Canada and America like the metric system
No, we have a metric system in Canada.
with like centimeters?
Yeah, centimeters. It's just that we say inches a lot as well because we talk to Americans very often.
Okay.
You lied to me.
Okay. To see if
Why?
American had 32 centimeters.
Does my foot seem like really small or something?
I mean, I think it's about average. Like for females. Like
I'm
if
like 23.8 centimeters, I guess.
but I don't think it's 23 for like 23 wait, oh no, it's centimeters. Oh no, I just realized something.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
Nah, I'm
What
dumb.
did
I'm
you
dumb.
notice?
I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm literally dumb. I just realized we don't measure our feet in centimeters. I don't think we do.
Yeah,
Wait.
because you gave me centimeters and I was like, you're
Yeah,
right,
I thought it's centimeters. We always use. Wait. Let me get a measurement. Wait. So
He says he's chat, he's just getting no ruler.
mine is about 24. Okay, about 24 centimeters. Great.
Oh, so it's not that much big.
Yeah.
Not that much.
It's
like,
not that
bigger
much
than me.
different.
Because
Yeah.
I was like, yo, you're almost twice my foot. Are you a Titan?
Yeah, I realized when I was like, wait a second, how long are like 42 centimeters again?
Where
And
did you
yeah.
get those numbers though?
Like like that's our shoe size. Our shoe size is 32. Like my shoe size is 42. My shoe size is 42, but I don't know what kind of freaking measurement this is. I freaking don't know.
Like I'm looking at a size converter that sounds like it's closer to like Brazilian sizes because they go up to like 35, 36, 44, 46. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know.
Yeah, like I know my friend is 46. That was just a try.
Damn.
So the feed stream, the culmination of your interest. I mean, I just wait. I got
Are you reading
invited.
them, chat? Are you showing them our receipts against Cesith? There's nothing sacred anymore.
I'm not showing anything that is private between us. I swear, I would never do that.
called out left and right.
Anyway, I think now it's time to start. This will be so
Okay.
scuffed.
It's gonna be scuffed as oh. Okay. So with the starting operator is Hoshiguma. Where would we put Hoshiguma on our list? We have our ratings from S to I guess. I
Yeah.
have Mansfield Prison online, so I'll just put that one back to I if we're talking about pure fashion standards and not for, unwholesome reasons.
Yeah. I mean, like, today we're not looking at any faces. Now we're just judging either the foot, if they have a foot, or otherwise the shoe. And
Let me just bring Hoshi up on A-ship so we can
Yeah.
take a closer look at her foot drip. I was gonna type shoes in A-ship.
yeah. But are you on Hoshi now?
Yep.
Like, I have to say, like, I'm just gonna give my honest opinion. Her shoes, they look fine, but a little bit generic in the first, like, normal art and D2 art. But then I have to say, the skin shoes, they are great. Like, they're stylish. I like them.
They're pretty stylish, but I have to say, even with the E2 art, they don't stick
音
out
声
to
アポンアタイム
me
ゼア
too
ワスア
much,
マンフーディヒュー
especially
ズ
if
ド
you
トゥ
consider
ア
like
クセ
the
プト
other
アフェティッシュ
operators
HE
who
ハ
are
ド
on
フ
this
ィートワ
list.
スザオンリーシンク HE クッドシンクオブデイナイトワンデーアスカマーオブグッドネイチャーインビティドディスフェロー
Yeah,
ト
I-
ゥテイクパートインアグランドコンペティシ
I
ョン
like them. It's not like I think they're like somewhere in CB, somewhere there I would say. But like the normal, I would place one tier below. But what would you say? Where would you place her?
I personally would put her comfortably in C tier.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I can.
C.
Ooh, yeah, I can live with that. That's fine.
Okay, next is Saya.
Saryu, beautiful girl.
I let her
Oh.
step on me.
I mean, she's a mommy, but now if I look at her one art, those feet look a little bit awkward. Don't you think?
Yeah, a little bit.
Like they're like, what's the size of I don't know, a finger or something. Like that's too
And
thick.
her legs look also pretty thin too, if you look at like the proportions. You'd think
Yeah.
for a defender she'd be a little more thick in that area.
I think it would benefit her a lot.
Anyway, let's take a look at the E2
Those are
art.
tiny foots. Damn.
I feel like it doesn't improve too much in the E2 art. At least it looks slightly less awkward because there's more bumps in it. Let's
Mhm.
see. Do we want to move on to the prison skin to see if that gets any better?
Yeah, we can. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's the same style, which is good. They don't change the style, but it's
You could kind of tell that she's probably wearing steel toe boots though in this case, and that's pretty. Oh, hold on. I'm looking at. Oh, this is the prison skin. My bad.
Mhm.
Wait, we're looking at the prison skin, right?
I'm on
In
the
the
prison.
prison skin, it does look like she's wearing steel toe boots though, so that's a little bit of a plus for me.
Okay. I don't know. Like if I imagine how the feet look under the shoes, like I just see like really, really awkward like toothpicks or something. I don't know if I would like them if I would see them bare naked.
Yeah, here, let's take a
You
look
lied
at the
to me.
Bloodline of Combat skin. Maybe it improves a bit with that one.
Mm-hmm.
The boots are definitely improvements on this one. They look a little more substantial, but I honestly wouldn't rate her like higher than Hoshiguma, for example.
I would actually rate her 1 or 2 below.
Yeah,
like-
I'd rate her 1 below Hoshiguma personally.
Yeah, I can get behind this. That is about a good one. So,
Now,
next in the list.
God Delicious.
Ooh. I do love her though. I don't know how her feet are. I never really looked at the feet, but I do love her in general. Yeah. Oh, she has the summer skin as well. But yeah, let's.
I think the main appeal for Scotty are her thighs, so I feel like for her original outfit, her shoes are kind of meh in comparison.
Yeah, like I mean, her shoes, especially like I only looked at the one out now. They are just like one color, not much going on. don't love them. Like they just don't talk to me. I don't feel connected to them in any way.
Do the shoes talk to you, Cecith? Do they whisper sweet nothings into your ear?
I mean,
Do you feel the cosmos speaking to you through their soles of their feet?
yeah, I actually have to tell you something. Like, you need to know, when I grew up, we didn't have much money, and I couldn't afford a pillow, and so I slept on a foot every night, and I started learning
On whose
to
feet?
talk with them. Not on a foot, on shoes. I had to sleep on shoes, and they weren't really comfortable, but it was painful, and yeah. Hey, slowly I found the connections with them, and like they tell me stories like what they experienced. They always tell me like how they like cheese and stuff, and yeah, it was a hard time for me as a kid.
Did the tooth fairy, instead of giving you money, did they give you new shoelaces?
I don't know what the tooth fairy is. I only know the foot fairy.
Oh, in Western culture, I feel like when they lose their baby teeth, they put the tooth under their pillow, and the tooth fairy replaces them with money.
Yeah, I had to put them under their foot, under the shoe, right? And then the tooth fairy never came. Only the foot fairy came.
What did the foot fairy give you, Cecith, instead of money?
Socks. It was a hard time me as a child, but hey, I got through it, and now I can afford high
Anyway,
heels as a dude.
Congratulations, I'm so proud of you. Anyway, let's take a look at her summer skin, shall we?
Yeah, I mean the two art wise, I like I see the legs as well. It's hard to just only judge the foot, but I have to.
The trick is to zoom in and enhance.
Ah. But I click now on the two art on the skin, and
Yo,
I
you
mean,
can actually see some toes now.
yeah, you know what? I do like them. Like they
I think the
have
shoes
something.
are very cute. Would totally wear.
Yeah, me as well. Absolutely, I would wear them every day.
Why don't you? We should get matching ones.
Oh, perfect!
Let's
Yeah,
get
what an
'em!
idea!
Let's go!
But
I'd probably rate these like an A then.
I
'cause
really
they're,
like them.
Clean.
Like,
I
honestly,
like it a lot.
I don't like the 1 and the 2 shoes, but the foot are for me actually S tier. I'm saying this right now, but because the E1 art and the 2 art weren't that amazing, I would say an A is a good placement.
I agree.
You lied to
I
me.
agree.
If it would be just the freaking skin, it would be definitely an S tier.
I'd put like I wouldn't know if it was just the skin. I'd still keep her at 8S maybe for like units where it's really obvious that the artist really loves feet. You know, I'm gonna reserve that tier for those kinds of artists because they could be amazing at everything else, but you could usually tell when they have a particular preference. Especially if they have like nail polish on the foot.
Yeah. I mean, still, I am only I'm not as experienced with feats as you are, so I bow to your experience.
Oh my god, you're throwing me under the bus so much this stream that I can almost change my occupation to mechanic.
Hey, this is my chance to get rid of my foot fetish reputation. I have to fully use it.
You're totally getting rid of it by making a foot tier list with me, right? Right, guys?
When I get invited to a collab, I can't say
if
no.
you guys think that Cesith is full of shit, flood his chat with emotes, okay?
Okay. If you think what Lotte is doing right now is throwing me under the bus, then absolutely throw her chat. She deserves, she's throwing me under the bus the entire time. Again, also like this, she always blames me that I do that to her, but it's wrong. She does that to me.
Anyway, shall we move on to the next operator?
Yes.
No! My chat's flooding it with LOF! No, loving those feet, no!
Wait. How many viewers do I have right now? 57. Guys, We have an advantage. Like, if she ever wants to throw me under the bus, we have more force.
Oh my fucking god. Anyway, next is Schwartz, the thighs queen, but let's see of her feet.
I love Schwartz.
Yeah, I love her too.
I would have
Holy
cosplayed her if she would
shit.
have worn more.
But I feel like since you cosplay a lot of characters, are you daring enough to be able to show off your tummy and stuff?
Did you know that I cosplayed Manticore, I cosplayed Sculptor recently? Did you see that?
I did. I was there. Your leg.
Oh, wait.
Oh my god! I actually saw a little bit of pantsu too.
Oh, wait, did I just play Pantsu? Wait, luckily no one found that. Oh, thank god. I didn't find any...
I saw it.
Good.
I
Hey,
saw it.
hey, that's fine. At least you weren't looking at my feet. That surprises me a little bit. But at least my chat didn't notice that. Otherwise, I would have seen pictures of that.
But the thing is, this one actually shows a lot of skin. Are you brave enough to do it?
You mean Schwartz?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that. Like, that would have to be a big donation that I would consider that. Like, that would be an instant ban if anyone from Twitch would see that. Like,
Not necessarily. I mean, there are hot tub streamers that wear way less than this.
yeah, but you have to get a hot tub for that as well. So I would have like to make a donation goal to like 800, like 100 for like the cosplay and like 700 for the hot tub.
Or you know, you could just get like a inflatable tub.
Oh
What's
yeah,
it called?
yeah,
You
you're
know,
right.
like a plastic pool tub.
But then like there's a problem. Like I know you don't know this problem. Like, but like when you're cross-dressing as a man and like they have like something like a bra, if you don't really have anything going around there, like it doesn't really hold in place. That's
It's
like
okay.
a problem.
You could stuff it with the socks you got from the foot fairy.
I mean, she only brought me one pair. That's not gonna be enough. I would have to
It's
visit
okay,
McDonald's for
it's
like another
okay.
200 bucks to get enough nipples.
You need only like take some of your recent teeth and put it back under your pillow, right?
I don't know. Like the foot fairy is always busy. Don't
We'll
know if
see,
she
we'll
has the
see.
time for me.
Anyway, let's take a look at her shoes, right?
Yeah, definitely. I have to say, I'm not a boot person, but I really like those boots.
Yeah, the little ankle bracelet's kind of sad.
You think so?
Cause, well, I mean, you can see a bit of her infection peeking through, so.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. But hey, it's important the inner feelings and how she is personality-wise. We shouldn't judge someone on the body itself. Like, we
You
shouldn't do
see,
that.
as we're making a tier list for their feet, but okay.
I see the personality. I grew up with feet. I know their personality when I see their foot. You could show me
Okay,
your
what's the
foot and I know how...
personality of these feet then?
Wait, what personality she has?
What's the personality of these feet? Come on, tell me what these feet tell you about themselves.
Confidence, a lot of endurance. She had a rough life, but she always stood up. She never gave up. And she's just a nice, kind person that just experienced a lot. Don't you get the same feeling?
That? You guys hear that? Cesith is a feet whisperer. That has nothing to do with me. It was Cesith who's the feet whisperer.
Oh, I mean... Actually, by the way, everything I said so far was written from a script that Lotte sent me before we started streaming. Like, I literally read everything down.
No.
I sorry that I spilled the milk already, but I just had to.
Oh my fucking god. I'm so far under the bus right now that, like, I could say hi to the kids in the school bus on their way home from school.
Well,
Anyway,
you
back
were-
to the feet.
This,
Oh, sorry, what
let
were
me
you gonna
just
say?
let me just say this one right now. Your plan was to drag me into the pit hole of like people thinking I have a foot fetish, and I try my best to not sink that deep. People already have like a thought that I might have a feet fetish, but I will not prove this today. I'll prove it's just you.
Okay. But just so you know, you admitted it to yourself that you're the one who did buy that rubber foot, so it wasn't me who forced you to buy it, right?
Yes, but I thought, like, I'm a good person, and I thought, like, you love feet, and, like, what kind of better present for you than buying a foot that every time you rate me that I can display it to you, so you have seen at least something beautiful at this day. And I thought it's a good idea, but it seems like it backfired, and now everyone thinks I have a foot fetish instead of you.
And yeah, and so does your credit card company.
like I have one problem. I have to do the taxes, and I need to actually write everything down that I buy with that I buy for like my company, and that is like part of it. And I just hope they don't know me, the people that check the taxes, because I'm afraid of that.
I can imagine some person in a suit processing your taxes. You noted down that you bought a rubber foot, and they're like, huh, I see. Anyway, we should continue
Yeah,
with slurs.
I'm way too slow. I'm sorry that we could literally
It's fine.
fill everything. So,
Anyway, what do you think of her E2 art?
I mean, just like looking at the E2 art, it's still like pretty much the same. Like, that's fine. I like it. I like what I see. Still the same cool boots. I think they're great. What do you think?
I agree. Want to move on to her winter
Yes.
skin?
Oh, they're beautiful. Ooh, wow.
Ooh, those
Ooh,
boots
yeah.
with the little... I like the little star. That's very cute. Very cute.
Yeah, stylish. The red ribbon, if we all still count into the boots, that's some style as well. I like what I see there. That is a potential S tier.
Potential S tier, but we gotta do it cumulative, right? So we gotta look at the Rainbow Six skin.
Yep, the Rainbow Six skin is the deciding factor.
Wait, these aren't boots anymore, but they kind of look stylish. These are something.
They look stylish.
Yeah, it looks like something I'd like to wear in real life. Honestly.
Like, everyone could wear it in real life. I think they are great for male and female, so that's something. I have to say, I love the E2 art shoes. Skin from Winter, I really love. And for me, this one is for me an A tier. The other two were S tier. So I don't know what you think.
But, I think so. We could take the average and put her in S tier then, though.
S tier. Wait, S tier is the highest, right?
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
maybe we should just put her in A.
It's up to you.
'Cause,
I would have said S tier, but if you say A, we can go with A as well.
I think I want to put her in A because although she has super good drip for her shoes, I feel as though it's not quite, cultured, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, still. I'm only like your apprentice. You're still better than me.
Oh no! Yamero! Yamete kure!
Wait. Minaide! Hatsukashi!
No, what are you saying? Yamete kure, stop!
I read the wrong t-shirt today. My chat sees it at least. You're stoned. That's something.
God fucking
Like,
damn it.
I just showed them where I have my Japanese vocabulary from. But yes. So, next one. Schwartz in A.
I agree. And now, hello, Daddy?
Ella Daddy. Okay. Your opinion first this time. What do you
Look
think
at
about
those
this?
fucking steel toe boots. The thing about his art, it confuses me as a fan artist, you see, and it confuses a lot of fan artists. It's like, where does his shoes end, and where do his pants begin?
I think,
Well,
like,
he's
right
got-
under the knee protection, there's like a color change. A fast
So
one.
you're saying those are like knee-high boots then?
Maybe. It could be. But yeah, I get what you mean. It's very confusing. Like, let me just say this right now. If I would wear them in public as a dude, that would look really interesting.
I think they look fine. Like, the steel toe boots are definitely, what's it called? A plus for me. But they don't particularly stand out either. So I'd probably at most put his, these ones at a B tier, assuming we don't look at the skin art. Do you want to look at the skin art?
Yeah, but first I have like one question. Why is steel toe for you a bonus? Like, why do you like steel toe?
Because they're funny.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like, living in Canada, steel toe might not be the best to keep your toes cold, but they're very good for breaking ice.
Or for breaking someone's ankle or not. Depends on what the
That
situation
too,
is.
that too. And it makes me feel cold when I wear steel toe boots.
That's true, and you're safe. Like, anything can happen to your toes or feet, and you're protected.
Yeah, like, for example, if you're working with a drill and you drop it, I don't know if it'll completely stop the drill, but at least you'll still keep most of your toes.
Yeah, I mean, my parents always taught me protection is important.
Yes! Yes, Cesith! Protection for your feet is important because we're putting that right in the proper context, right, Cesith?
Yeah, we're talking about feet right now. But the problem, like, the reason why for me, like, the, like, steel toe are for me a minus, like, again, back to my story. They were really hard to sleep on. And that was not really comfortable.
You had the luxury to sleep on steel toe boots, but not an actual pillow?
Yeah. My father needed them to work in the mine. And that's why.
The mines at Ursus?
Yeah, absolutely. It's, yeah, the mines and nurses.
Do you know someone named Frost Nova by any chance?
No? I seen like a white rabbit, but I think that ended in a ragu, but I'm not sure.
Oh, and someone in my chat made a really good point. You could kick someone in the nuts of steel without breaking your toes with steel toe boots.
Yeah. Hey, kicking in the nuts someone is, hey, depending on the situations, you can always, it's always an advantage.
Yeah. Do you want to look at the skin next?
Yes.
I feel like these boots makes his legs look skinnier, but I guess this is his younger form, right?
Possibly. I mean, I don't love them, but I also don't hate them. Like, they feel just generic. Like, I don't get any emotions from this in any way.
Honestly, I put her with Zarya. Put him with Zarya then on the tier list, because it's very meh to me.
With
like
Zarya.
in B tier.
Okay.
What do you think?
Where do you play Zarya? I honestly would have like, it's between D and E for me. But with Zarya, we can.
D for me.
Yeah, I think I can live with that.
Okay, the next one, there's a certain person in my chat that will get very mad at me if I don't
It's
rate
a certain
this
person called
really
Rambi.
high. Oh, don't call him out! If you call him out, he's gonna be summoned!
I mean, Rambi's a nice person. Like, we have to judge honestly. But
Actually, I don't think we even need to be super conscientious of Rumby in the first place, because I'm looking at him and I really like him.
yeah, I like them too. I actually want to say like they're at least unique. They have color.
And they're ice skates.
I can't ice skate, but I mean I wouldn't wear them, but I like the look of them, definitely.
Like, they're more obvious because you can see the blades in her E2 art for her ice skates. And as a Canadian, I'm contractually obligated to rate this very high.
Ah, like what do you think about this the statement that someone made? Canadians either do ice hockey, or if you're a girl, you're gonna do what is it called, the female version, ice art moving.
Oh, you mean like figure skating?
Yeah, figure skating.
What I mostly like to do when I encounter ice is like stand there for a minute, wobble a bit, fall on my ass, cry a bit, and then sit down and have hot chocolate for the rest of the time I'm there.
Yeah, I mean, you got a point. Like, my favorite part about the winter season is the hot chocolate.
Yeah, it's the best when you drink it outside.
I love it.
And
Damn.
then, do you want to take a look at her skin art?
Yeah. The last thing I want to say, like, about the E2 art now, like, those ice skates, they look more like, do you have knives under there? Or something like, like a razor blade or something. They don't
That's
look...
kind of what they are, though.
Don't they have, like,
but,
usually,
like a
a point up there, like, it curves up or something?
Oh yeah, that's for stopping. And for jumping, but I guess Maggie doesn't need to worry about that too much.
Okay. Okay, now learn something. Ooh, I like the first one more.
I like the first one more, but I do appreciate that they kept the ice skates for this one.
Yeah. I mean,
These ones look like the ice skates I grew up with.
oh. Okay.
Because they're normally either black, usually for hockey, or white for figure skating. I got the black ones for myself because I don't know how to figure skate.
Yeah, me neither. Like, I hated rollerblades and I hated ice skates because I was so bad with them. I remember I had like knee protection with a Charizard on it. I like.
Oh, I'm so jealous!
I like it. I always loved to wear them, but I hated the skating part.
But hey, once you go for it, it feels kind of fun until you eventually hit the guardrail and fall over it
Yeah,
with a big bonk.
but I would have said they are either a C or a B, but because I like unique stuff. I would have honestly said because of the E1 art and the E2 art shoes, I would given it the B.
I honestly want to give it to A because I'm contractually obligated to as a Canadian. Or even an S, but for me an A is fine.
So would it matter if I do something else than you do?
It's fine, it's fine. It's just that we all know that mine will be superior anyway.
I don't think so. We're gonna do it at the end of vote. We're gonna do at the end of vote, and then we will see who is superior there. People will already vote against me before we have even ended it.
Okay, I'm moving Maggie up to A. Rumby, if you're there, know that your waifu is where she deserves.
I really need to make my alerts quieter. This freaking loud.
What's loud?
My alerts.
Damn.
ラテノンプレイヤーキャラクターフィート2
I think I accidentally drag and dropped like an operator out of place. Who's the next one on your list?
Moshtima.
Yeah, I accidentally drag and drop you this around. Let me switch it to Mostima.
Good. Can you say something?
What do you mean? Is something wrong? Or are you
No,
just
no.
doing
I'm
mic
doing
test?
audio. So you're
Ah,
louder
okay.
than the alerts.
Hello.
I mean, okay, technically you are important, but the alerts are also important.
Technically, I'm important, but okay. Only on a technicality, I guess. I see how it is.
Oh damn, I'm such an asshole. Good. Moshtima, I'm ready. Otherwise I'll lose more friends if we keep going with just random talk.
I do like that they do have M's on them for Mostima on the tongue.
They are stylish. Like, straight up, they are great. I like the style of them. Like, the bluish color and everything. They're great. They have a lot of detail as well. Like, that person that drew this, who was it? Alchemaniac? A random Japanese guy. That dude really nailed it.
It's the same artist who did Exia and Lapland and all of them, right?
Hmm.
I'm guessing. I don't actually know. I'm looking at the E2 art. You can't see them very well, so it's the E1 art that we need to focus on for it.
Yeah, I kind of lost the picture. Oh, here we go. I found it. Yeah, they're hidden by the smoke. He wanted to make it dramatic, but the feet are kind of disappearing, which is bad.
I think they do look nice, but it's
Yeah.
also something that does look like we could wear in real life, so it doesn't really. Sorry.
No worries, no
Stick out
worries.
too much. It doesn't really stick out too much to me, to be honest. I'd probably put them at most a B tier, just for this art.
Yeah, let's just say if the person in my chat got a point. Hidden feet equals F tier. That is a statement, actually.
But it's not completely hidden though, so we'll still be able to rate it in the E2 art.
Yeah, that's true. But so far, like, they're great, but there's like, I don't think they're reaching the A or the. I don't think they're reaching the A or the S tier. They're
Yeah.
not unique enough. Let's just
Let's try the skin.
yeah, as the final decider. Oh.
Oh, these ones are being covered by like bloodborne motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's bad. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, this is. Hey, they had potential. Like from what I see, they are maybe high heels and everything, like nice boots with like nice gold
Yeah,
color.
like ankle boots and stuff, but
Yeah.
unfortunately the art almost completely covers them.
Yeah, so we can only guess. I mean, in my imagination, they look great, but like I can't judge something in imagination. So I might. It hurts, but I would actually put a like an E or F or something. We have way too many
I think
tiers.
I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to do that. I'll put her in A B C D E. I'll put her in E.
Yeah,
Because I do like the E1 art, so I'll give her that at least.
To be honest, I'm literally deleting everything until E. I still have E, but there's so many tiers. Like, I think it's a little bit too many tiers. Like, we have like 8 tiers.
I kind of agree with that, so I'll go ahead and do that too. Oh, Rumby's in my chat. Do you want to tell him what we thought of Maggie?
Maggie's feats are great, actually. Especially her shoe style is amazing. E1 art and 2 art, I really love it. I think the skin is a little bit weaker, but I decided to go with a B. And Frostnova to my right said she thinks it's an A.
Yeah, because I'm Canadian, I'm contractually obligated to give her an A tier. Oh, Rumby's like only A? You know what? We only put her in A because S is for like those artists who have in mind, you know, certain preferences, if you know what I mean.
I mean, like, there's one thing about the shoes from Magdalena I didn't consider. Like, if you have those shoes, like, I wouldn't be able to walk with the in them, but I could still shave my beard. So that's a big advantage. I didn't consider that.
With that, do you want to upgrade it for utility alone?
I mean, it does look great. Like, imagine, like, some people have, like, their razor blades in the freaking bathroom, but you have, like, ice skates. It would be pretty cool. It would be great conversation starter if you have a girlfriend at your house.
And honestly, compared to the other Outbreeders, I think it's super unique that she does have skates. And it actually plays into, like, her sprite as well, so I actually want to bump her up.
Yeah, I mean, they stand out. I like, yeah, I have her now in A. You know, I have her in A, Rambi. I hope you like me now 5% more.
I'm gonna bump her up to S on my list, though. I like it a lot now that I think more about it.
Okay, yeah, you do you.
Da, 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 da.
So, next one is for me, Blatzu. Who is it for you?
Is it Blaze for you?
Yeah, Blaze.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I accidentally positioned you Nectis in front of everybody, so just let me know who's next for you.
Yeah.
So we'll do Blaze next.
We could also just do Unactus and then it's fine for everyone again.
No, it's fine. We'll just go with, like, the order so that we'll be coordinated. So we'll do Blaze?
Yeah. And honestly, I'm already on her and I feel like this might be another Moslima category.
Yeah, they look nice but kind of ratchet.
Yeah, they're a little bit blacked out. I don't like. I want to see the full beauty of the shoes, and if I can't, then I'm somehow I feel disappointed. Like, Lace itself is amazing, but like, if I have to rate it from the shoes, it's not too high.
Yeah, I have to agree. What about the skin though? The band skin.
Wait.
Oh, I do like that she's got like a woody kind of thing going on with like something written at the bottom of her soul though.
I'm just saying, you're at the skin right now, right?
Yeah.
They are great. They're really stylish, actually. Like, if I would just rate them, I would give them like an A tier. But like, because of the E1 arts, the skin-wise are great. Like, they're cool.
I agree. What would we rate this then? Cause with the skin, A tier easily, but like, you want to bring her down to B or C?
Yeah. How does it look at the moment? I'd say C, like, because the E1 isn't much going on. But skin-wise, they could have been. She had potential.
I really want these shoes in real life as well, to be honest. Like, even the side designs are pretty fire. Kind of looks like something Air Jordan would release or something. Okay, next we have Ak, I think. Is that right for you?
Yes, Ak.
Time to go into Fairyland, everybody.
To be honest, Ak is actually one of the Operation Artists I want to cosplay the most.
Yeah, because his outfit actually looks comfortable.
His outfit is amazing. Beside the furry part, everything about him I like.
Me too, and like the orange and the white and the black goes so well. He actually has like a lot of drip.
That is very, very true. I mean, like I'm not looking at the foot yet, but I look at the skins and I'm like, every single skin is freaking stylish. Like I've seen the
He
cosplays
does
of
have
him.
that style.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the artist has really good taste.
Is it Kuroblat?
And-
I remember it's Kuroblat. I'm not wrong. Kuroblat
Yeah,
likes
it's Kuro blood.
furs.
It's Kuro blood.
I'm surprised I knew this. Good.
I do like that. Like his outfit kind of has like a fusion of streetwear and like like classical Chinese clothes as well.
I love Chinese clothes. I'm saying this right now. Chinese clothes, like for female and male, they're amazing. They look great. They have like such a great
Yeah.
style.
I actually have a Chinese dress in real life as well. I just don't wear it very often because like the slit goes up a little too high for me.
Mm-hmm.
So what about his feet drip though?
I somehow like them, but I somehow don't. Like there's something. I feel like there could have been more. Like they are unique in some way, but it's just missing like a last touch or something. I'm not sure what it is.
Honestly, I'd give his shoes alone probably like an easy A tier for his normal outfit.
Yeah, they are a B or A tier. But like they're still missing something that I don't know what it is.
Like a jetpack.
Yeah, maybe a checkpack, maybe like a razor blade again. Something like that you can use. Steel toe? Nah. But they're good. Like, I would be fine with A tier so far.
Wanna move on to the next one?
To the skins.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like this next skin is a little cursed because it has like toes in it.
Yeah,
The high heels.
Isn't there like more normally? I don't know why I think about a horse when I see that.
The toes?
You like
Yeah,
it.
I don't know why.
Oh, I can't unsee it now. Shit. Fuck you, Cesith.
I don't know. Like the first thing when I saw this, I was like, damn, is this a horse?
And I respect a man who could pull off heels like that, though.
Yeah.
You don't normally see it very often, but actually, in the past, it was men who normally wore heels in the first place.
You are
Yeah.
really knowledgeable about this. Where did you get this knowledge from?
Costume history for cosplay reasons?
Ah, okay. Good to know.
And not because I look specifically up for shoe history or anything.
I would have never. I don't throw you under the bus, you know that. So I would have never went further into this, but you did yourself now. But yeah.
Priapred in my chat says that Cesith is not worthy of doing a feet tier list.
Okay, guys, we're gonna do now a vote. You can do it as well if you want, but I'm gonna do now a vote. Who has the better taste so far?
We barely like scratched the surface though.
But argumentation already proves who's like the one that knows more and like has the better taste and everything.
Okay, hold up. I'll set up a poll as well. Give me a sec.
Good. I'm gonna have this up for 2 minutes. People, tell me who is the one with the better taste. I think I'm on the right side. I think I'm correct. I have a better taste. So far, it seems like Feetlord, you're winning.
I'm gonna make my duration 10 minutes.
Ooh, okay. Oh, I'm catching up for my part.
I'm not gonna look at it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you guys betrayed me while they're still voting, you know, cause you know, they're gonna bully me and just vote for you anyway.
Like, how do I say this?
You sound like you're about to like confess that you ate the last cookie in the cookie jar or something.
It's not that, but I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't have that much money to buy that many shoes and stuff, so I just bought what I liked all the time. So you have seen way more shoes than I did. Just how it is. If I lose here, it's just a lose because of money and not because of like.
Oh my god!
Yeah, hey, no, it's all good.
Are you saying that if you lose the poll, it's because of a class difference?
No?
Oh my fucking god.
You need to know. If you're doing collabs or anything, manipulation is the #1 thing you need to do.
Anyway, let's move on to the last skit, shall we?
Yeah. Let's get back away from the horseshoes. Ooh, I don't
my
like them.
God.
Ooh, I don't like them.
I don't like them. Actually,
They are unique for sure, but they look like sandals with like too much attitude.
yeah, but it's just okay. This is gonna sound sus as fuck, okay? But don't judge me for it, okay?
Mhm.
Promise, promise.
Yeah.
I wish his claws were kind of bigger. Cause I mean, if you're an animal dude, you might as well like lean in.
So guys, I left the call. This was too much. Guys, this was too much. Like even I have limits. Like guys, please.
You left the call for a second. Are you okay?
I'm good. I got kicked out, definitely. I'm sorry. It was
Oh
an
my
unexpected
God, I thought
coincidence.
you left the call because that's what I said.
Nah, I would never do that. That would be mean. That would be just straight up mean.
I thought you're like, yep, nope. Fuck this collab, I'm done.
I would never do that. Anyway, yeah, I think you do have a great point, but like we're still judging feet, and I'm just not into furry feet. So because of that, it would get a big minus.
So, although he normally, I feel like for his regular skin would probably get an A, maybe even S. I want to put it maybe in C tier.
I mean, you can put it in C tier because if a clown is a claw thing, I have to put it in D. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Like, there's no way I can rate Ark feet higher than Zarya feet. It's just I can't
I don't
do
know,
that.
man. Saria has okay feet, but there's like no substance. At least Ak has like unique feet.
Yeah, I mean, you have to think about this. Like, yes, you have Ark. You can do cool feet play with that. He has claws, so he can scratch your back with that. Great, but I just don't feel it, you know? But if you do, go ahead. Nobody's judging you.
What the? Anyway, who's next on your? Is it Nian, right?
It's Nian, yeah.
Okay, let me go switch to Nian.
Okay, this is gonna be a hard decision for me.
Why do you say that?
I like them. I don't know why. Something tells me they're generic, but I really like them. They're so stylish. White shoes are great.
I think they are. It's just that in real life, it's really hard to maintain, and I really respect people
Yeah.
who can.
I hate white gloves. You see, like, a fly can shit on your freaking shoe, and you see it. Or you're on t-shirt or anything. I hate that. But like,
But that just means that people who do maintain white shoes, like, put a lot of effort into making them clean, right?
but like, that is true. That is very true. But I just couldn't see myself. I can't see myself investing that much time and having my keeping my clothes that much or that clean.
And then I think the ankle bracelet actually works in her favor a little bit. Nice break in color.
It matches perfect to her. Like, usually I'm also not the biggest tattoo fan, but like, oh wait, that's too much. That's too high. But that tattoo looks great, by the way. I like the shoes. I like the shoes a lot. Yeah, they're great.
I do. Let's see if they change in the E2 art.
Not really. But
In fact, they're a little more hidden there, so I feel like it would just be the same as the E1 art.
but next is the Chinese skin, and usually they always have like the shoes I kinda love, you know?
The high heels.
Yeah.
Gotta
They-
admit, that ankle.
It
Oh
looks
god, she's showing her ankles to us. She wants to. I'm
okay.
not gonna say that statement.
You know what? I'm happy that I'm not judging the leg, because I don't know why her bottom leg is about the same size as the top leg, but like we're only judging the foot, so the foot is great. The leg feels a little bit
I agree.
too skinny there.
I feel like this artist tends to make their operators look really skinny. You know, like I think it's the same artist for Exia and Mostima, and you
Mhm.
see how skinny those guys are.
Yeah, I'm not in love with like the skinny part. Like her freaking arms are like a toothpick.
I
Yeah.
agree. Actually, when I was doing my Fi stream the other day, I called them chopsticks.
Yeah, they are. They absolutely are. Her tail is thicker than her freaking legs.
So true. Anyway, what do you think about the shoe?
I mean, let's be honest, they're stylish. They're just really stylish. I like it's clean, it's simple, but execution well done.
I kind of agree with that. I also want to put her, because the way that they detail the ankle in her Chinese dress, I think she's easy and A tier for me.
Yeah,
Especially if you pair her up with like her E1 art and stuff.
yeah. I wouldn't give her an S tier because it's still like simple and clean is nice, but not the best thing. But
Yeah, simple and clean, but not exactly stand out, although they present it in a very sexy way.
yeah. I'm so glad we're only judging foot and shoes and not the skins itself, because I would feel really bad if I see that skin and it would be just A. I freaking love it.
Okay, next, who is it?
Chen! Chen-chan.
Kochira Chen.
Gochira Chen. I do like her.
I love her too. Actually, I'm not actually a day one player. I started
Shame on
during
you.
Chen's. Hey!
Fake Arknights player, guys.
Fake Arknights player, I guess. Anyway, I started playing this game because of her, so I got to rate her really
Oh.
high.
When did you start playing the game?
Like early February, maybe late January last year. So not too far from the beginning, but still I can't say I was a day oneer.
Yeah, that's a shame. I definitely didn't start in March or anything. I also I'm a day one player, I swear.
Anyway, her fucking shoes are super cool. I love
Super
that
unique,
armor.
super yeah. But is the armor part of the shoes? I don't think so. Like I have her
Well,
cosplay.
I mean, it's
and it's not.
strapped to her feet. If you look at the bottom part.
Yeah, like I could actually get them and wear them, but they are cool. I like the armor itself, but I like if we just judge the shoes, I still love them. They're for me still like for what I see in S tier. They're unique.
Honestly, me as well. Let me take a look at her E2 art though, just to see.
The thing is, what I think is interesting, she kind of changes her shoe.
Yeah, she looks like she's going a little more practical route in her E2 art.
I mean, I don't mind. I like girls with different kind of shoes. Like they should be allowed to have a lot of shoes. So she's a girl. She's allowed to change up that.
Yeah, why not? I mean,
Yeah.
most of us have at least 2 pairs of shoes.
I have only one, but if we don't include my cosplay shoes.
Well, where I live, you need like winter shoes, summer shoes. You need shoes for every season, so yeah.
Yeah, where I live, we need them as a pillow. But yeah. So I like them. They are great.
Sarah in my chat made a good point that only certain types of shoes can actually match your leg guards, which is what she's wearing. So they actually should be considered a set.
Okay.
What do you
Okay.
think? Do you agree?
I mean, I don't mind. Like, it doesn't change my view in any way. Like, for me, they're S tier. Like, you can't change my mind for that.
Do you want to take a look at the Chinese New Year skin though?
I have... Yes, we can, but I can say I burned this image into my head. I know how it looks. Yes, it's still an S tier.
I think I put it S tier too. That little flower design is really nice. You
It's
can tell
stylish.
that they have like the sequins in it.
Also, like they have like some like pattern in the shoe itself. It's not just a red high heel. It's a high heel with style.
Oh my god, Cesith, my poll descended. You won.
I didn't check mine. Hey, who won, guys? I didn't see.
Wow! Wow, Chad! Why are you bullying me?
I mean, I have a good taste. I would agree there. Chat, you at least Lotte chat of Feet Lord, as we called her in mine. Yeah.
What?
Wait, no, wait, I didn't say anything. Sorry, that was only for Yeah, sorry. I swear.
Dude, man.
You won, of course. I won. I have a better taste for feet. I know.
Yes,
It doesn't
see?
mean I have.
That means you're the foot lord.
I don't like having a better taste in something. Doesn't mean you're more addicted than someone to it. I just have the better taste.
All hail Lord Cesith.
Come on. Lotte chat. What do you usually call her? Like, people call me Cesith, but like, what do you call her? Like, I think like Lotte, Footlord, Footlord. It's just I see Footlord in it, you know. Lofoot, Lofoot. What do you think about Lofoot?
They're all saying that I got scammed and that the poll is rigged.
I would never send my people to your chat and change the vote or anything. I would never do
Oh
that.
my fucking god.
I would never ever. I'm not such a person. Not to lick feet. That is about accurate, I guess.
Oh, they're calling me their head pat victims.
What do they call you?
Head pat victim.
Head pet victim. Okay. Do I need to see
god. I'm choking on my Reese's peanuts. Hold on.
By the way, is Frostnova, by the way, in the list?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just operators.
That would have been an S tier for me. I'm just saying Frostnova's foot style and shoe style or whatever. It's just for me an S tier. That's one S tier less. Wait, do you wait? Hey, wait. Move yourself up, please. I would like to show the audience how they look. Please tell me you went into detail. I mean, from
What do you mean? Do you want me to show you my feet?
Yes, because I know you and I know you went into detail there. Like, it's gonna be the exact same. Oh, look at this. Can you move your ankles so we see how great they are from the side as well? Come on. You can! Nice. Look at this. That's quality right there. That's wow. You're witnessing right now one of the best possible feats and shoes you can ever see. My man really lost.
Fuck!
I don't try to get a panzer shot, I swear. That was not my plan. I didn't pretend to have a feet fetish to get like a panzer shot in that scenario. I didn't do that. I would never. I'm not that smart. You know me.
Hold on, I don't know how to put myself back down.
I don't mind. Like,
Give me a second.
I can make your feet bigger and instead of your face, we have your foot. I don't mind. It's about the same thing.
Oh my fucking god. I see you only want me for my feet.
I mean, is it a bad thing? No.
I'm trying to figure out how to bring myself down. Hold on.
Like, I have right now so many first-time viewers and I feel so bad for them. Can we have like a mod here that is the entire task of the mod there? It's just to say to people what I'm doing right now that I was actually forced to do this. Like, actually, I didn't tell this in the beginning, but she locked up my kids in the basement and she's only freeing them as soon as we did that. I don't even have my free opinion here. If I say something she doesn't like, my kids probably will only see feet for the entire rest of their life.
Nah, they're gonna be my dinner because I have really sharp teeth, you see.
Brutal. Okay. Wow. I didn't expect that response.
Anyway, Chen is an S tier.
Yeah, Chen is S tier. Absolutely. I think there's nothing to argue about here.
The next one is Kilby, right? Okay.
Yep. Like, we're rating her. Even though I think she's known to be 14 or something, we're still rating her.
Yeah, because we're doing this in a very wholesome way, right? And not in an unsay-so way, right?
Yeah. Like, we're just rating their foot. Like, that's a normal thing that everyone would do. Like, you see parents like...
feet, but like their shoes specifically, their foot drip, right? In this case.
Yeah. But like, I mean, you see parents also like doing the motorboat on their baby's feet, so it's not a bad thing. We just raise.
What?
You've never seen them? How like parents or like a father is like playing with the feet of like the baby. Like there's like people that do this. They do like people, I don't know, to blow into their feet. That sounds even worse. Like the one you do on the stomach. Yeah, never mind.
Anyway, looking at KLB's shoes. She's got thigh-high boots. It must take her like 5 hours to finish lacing up.
Yeah, I don't really know how. Okay, tell us, how painful is that?
Actually more painful than you think. Last time I wore thigh-high boots like that with that many laces, when I took it off, my legs were covered in like shoelace-shaped like red spots, and there was like rashes in there as well because I couldn't find socks high enough to protect my legs from it.
Like, I have to admit, I've done a ton of cosplays, but this is like I think one of the few kinds of shoes I've never worn, and I'm not planning to because they already look painful. But yeah.
Like, they look nice, don't get me wrong.
They look
but
amazing.
Yeah.
Like, just practicality-wise, I wouldn't try them out. But like, from the look itself, they're stylish, they're great, they match her color. I think it's a great drip choice. I think they look great.
But otherwise, I think it's the pain factor that might make me bring it down to B.
Really? I mean, I
Personally,
can't
as someone
imagine the
who
pain. That's the
actually
thing.
wore this, so...
Actually, my editor is actually a KOB fanboy, and I feel like he would just abandon me if I would rate her low. So please forgive me, she might be an A on S tier.
Okay, that's fair. Do we want to look at her skin?
Yes. Ooh, they're stylish.
Oh, I like these much better, actually. You can
Yeah.
tell that the artist really improved their work with, like, this illustration.
I mean, it matches her color, but it still stands out. I think that was a great choice.
I think so, too. I'd honestly put this, maybe A tier, then.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put this in A tier. Arika, is this enough?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, we're gonna put that in A tier.
I hope your editor doesn't murder you in your sleep.
Yeah, I mean, I already have someone that is hating me already. I may have said in Jeopardy yesterday that their waifu is trash as an answer, and yeah.
You never say someone's waifu is trash.
I know, but
You
it's
never
deserved. If you know the whole story, it's deserved. Trust me. And their waifu is actually trash. So in the end, I was still telling the truth. I wasn't lying. I'm planning. Wait, to see if it's enough. I'm playing another cosplay compilation as a reward. Okay, cool.
Cosplay compilation?
You haven't seen that?
Sorry, I've been really busy lately.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
can you enlighten
yeah,
me?
yeah. Sorry, yeah. I don't really watch a lot of other content creators as well. But like Arika, my editor, has done a cosplay compilation with all my cosplays I've done, like a few months ago, like a month ago.
Oh
And-
wait, is he the editor that loves KLB?
Yeah.
Hey you, what's up?
Arika is an amazing editor. Super cool thumbnail, still makes everything. He's a great help for me. Love you, dude. Your waifu is great. I would never say something bad about your waifu.
Gouda said that you said Tsukinogi is trash to a Tsukinogi lover.
Yeah, that's about what I did.
Well, we'll get further into that once we actually hit her on the list.
Yeah.
So next is Bagpipe, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Bagpipe. Ooh, Scottish girl. I'm saying this right now. Scottish dialect is my favorite dialect.
I do like that she looks like that girl from what's it called? That quintuplet anime?
I haven't seen it yet.
I think her name is Nino.
I've seen the memes.
Thank
Like
you.
I bought a Nino Dakimakura for my friend because he actually likes her, but I haven't seen it yet.
Ah, maybe we should do a watch along. Let's go.
Yay! Let's just do it
We'll
live
see.
on Twitch and get banned.
Yo, let's go.
You lied
Batting
to me.
speed run, something percent. I don't know. Anyway, what do you think of her shoes?
Like usually, I'm not a big fan of like the shoes that have like they go down at the top, but like they look kind of stylish because of the colors.
Yeah, I like it too, honestly. Cause like she's a farmer, right? So this looks totally something like a farmer would wear, to be honest.
Mhm.
Oh, Zepeng says hi in chat.
Hey, Sefeng. Please free my kids. Yes. How you doing?
Anyway, let's take a look at her E2 art.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't change a lot, but I still think they're like stylish. Like for me, it's a
Actually,
B for my.
if you zoom in and enhance on the inner lining of like the flaps, there's actually like more of a design in there, and I think that's really interesting.
I don't know what the design is supposed to represent, but it looks okay.
I think it makes it more interesting.
Yeah.
Though I
it's
kind of
detailed.
agree. You said it was like a B tier for you.
Yeah, it's for me. It's so far a B tier, because I still don't like the what I don't even know how to describe it. The flops that go down, or like just the I don't know. It looks so loose, and I don't know.
I think the flaps are meant to be like you know when you have really long boots and you want to make them shorter, so you let the flaps go on the side, because I think that's where the laces continue up. So I think those are meant to be longer boots. They're just like pushed down though.
Oh, okay.
Because if you look, the flaps on the side have sections for the laces, so she probably just folded them down.
You're right. But then I would say I give her minus for her taste.
Anyway, let's look at the racing skin.
They look so uncomfortable.
The
But I
racing
like
skin?
them. Yeah.
Actually, they look way more comfier than Kailby's out.
Yeah, that's
like,
sure. But like, were the shoes are the shoes until like the thighs, or are those stockings and they overlap there?
I almost want to say it does go up to the thigh, probably where the blue bands are, where her thighs are. She probably just zips them up at the back or something.
You know what? For that, usually I also get another reference. I hope I can find it.
A reference?
Yeah, the way I usually do it, I can't find anything at the moment, but I just go onto a cosplay site and find the shoes and then look at how they thought it is, and I can't find it.
Some people in my chat kind of argue that they're actually like low ankle clogs with thigh-high socks, and I could see where they're coming from. But if I were to make this, sorry,
No
I'd
problem.
probably just make them thigh-high boots myself, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean they look loose, so you don't have to like painfully put this on for like 5 hours. But like, I mean there will be a zipper at the back. I think they're not. I give it still a B. Like, I don't love them. They're unique. That's why I give them bonus points. For me, it's a B.
I don't know. I really love the colors. The logo on the side's really nice. I personally want to give it an A.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna place it in B. You can place it in A. I have no one in B yet. That's why. Someone has to
I
take
don't
the
have
spot.
anyone in B there. So you're putting bagpipe in
Yeah.
B for bagpipe, right?
I mean, we're still gonna do the vote in the end, like who has the better tier list. So, yeah.
Okay, next is Phantom, I think.
Phantom, yeah, I think so too. Yes. Oh, Phantom is the coolest dude in the entire game. Fight me.
He is. Also with the best skins.
Yeah,
Zepang
that
says
skin is
Platinum
great.
is #1, by the way.
Oh, we have a great reference. I literally have the best reference for the Platinum feats, by the way.
We'll get to her when we get to her.
Yeah.
Okay, Zepang, don't worry, your waifu won't be forgotten.
Sefang is probably loving it. You gotta thank chat, Sefang. That's what the chat did that for me. Chat paid $50 for that.
Yo, you should have seen it though. When I was doing like the thighs tier list, I was like, Zepang, you gotta defend your waifu. She's very thin. You have to defend her. And like he was so passionate that I actually moved her up to like B tier or something.
I mean,
He convinced me.
I shouldn't say her name. Like, you say Platinum, right?
Yeah.
Like, we commonly decided that her name is Platinum, but yeah, she's okay. I like her design.
Anyway, we'll worry more about her once
Yeah.
we actually get to her. So we're looking at Phantom right now.
Yeah. And I honestly see the shoes, they would be already for me an A or S tier. I'm saying this right now.
Yeah, I
beautiful
really love
black.
Oxford styles.
Yeah, beautiful drip. Look great in his style. Doesn't stand out too much, but still looks really elegant and everything.
I agree, and it looks like he even has the same shoes for his what's it called? His skin.
Oh yeah. Hey, you can't go cleaner than that. It's the best matching shoes that he could have bought. Like if he would have high heels, he wouldn't look good. Could have done anything
Well,
else.
it depends on the high heels, but I think this suits him the best.
Yeah, I give this an S tier. Hey, that dude.
S tier for
knows.
me as well.
Yeah.
I love Oxford shoes so much.
Here we go. Next in the list is Double Ooh. I do have her shoes as well.
Damn.
Hmm.
I know that there's a certain content creator who would be very mad if we rate her anywhere lower than an A or something.
What did you say? Sorry.
Oh, there's a certain someone who'd be very mad at us if we rate her anywhere lower than an A.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna mention him at the moment.
Yeah.
Though I do really like them though. Red and black's a nice classic gamer edgy combination in which fits her really well.
Yeah. I think the shoes are great. They look worse in real life, but we don't count that.
Well, cosplay is different, right?
Yeah,
Sometimes
it's-
they're not meant to be functional.
Yeah, and let's just say we may buy the cosplays. I buy the cosplays, maybe not from like the official website, but you also don't have that. But if it's a cheap website, then it might lose some quality. So
Yeah.
Hey.
At the very least, these look pretty unique from normal sneakers,
they
though.
look
You gotta
unique,
admit.
great. I love the coloring. For me, it's a good first view. I see.
I'd probably give this like an A just on her E1 skin or E1 art, but let me take a look at her E2.
Doesn't change a lot, to be honest.
Yeah, just the lighting, but we already see those details anyway. And I
Yeah.
do like that anarchy symbol actually.
I mean, it has
And-
some detail. I like that. Wanna go to the skin?
Yep. Oh, these look like classic combat boots.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
It makes sense, but I'm not in love with it. This would be. I actually would have given like the normal shoes, like an S tier, but because of them, I would give it an overall A tier.
Yeah, I think I agree with that A tier. Like the skin is nice that it has history with her backstory, but aesthetically it's meh.
Yeah. Good. I think we agree on there. That's perfect. So it's A for me.
And next, yep, A for me as well.
Next, ooh, that girl. Don't think I've ever checked. Oh wait, I did. I definitely did.
Sweetie, right?
Yeah.
Her feet
Ooh.
look so small.
They do, but I love the shoes. They look
yeah,
unique.
me too.
Wow.
The triangle pattern's very, very smooth. I
Yeah.
like that a lot.
I
In
like
the
that. Yeah, they're
E2
great.
art, you don't see them as much, but it looks like they convert more to like a sneaker style in the E2 art.
But I freaking love it. I mean, I have the acrylic stamp from Weedy right next to me, so I can check that out. Yeah, it still looks great. It was just a weird flex.
It's not a weird flex. Gotta support the artists and stuff,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I didn't even have to buy it. I support him with great content, and Yosta appreciated that. All the viewers and voted for me on the contest, and so I may have gotten it for free.
Awesome, but
Yeah.
still, gotta support.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
let's look at her Christmas skin.
Oh, I love them. Ooh, I love them.
Oh, the
they're
little
great.
boots are so cute.
Yeah, they're
because
great.
She's meant to look like a nutcracker, right? I love them so much.
They're
I-
great. But it's like it's
mm,
still not the normal nutcracker you see in the background. It's still like it has like the how do you call them? The X's.
I'm not too sure. What do you mean?
Like the yellow, what is it called? The X thing she has on the boots. Like you said, a specific
the
word for that.
laces.
Laces, exactly. I never used the word before. Laces. They look great.
They do, but I kind of wish she had like the actual nutcracker boots similar to the ones in the back, though.
Really, I like them more, so it stands out a little bit. So it's not the same.
We have opinions, but what do you
Yeah.
think, though, for the tier list?
I mean, for my side, I shouldn't place everything into S, but it's... Yeah, I have to place it in B. It's still like, it's not unique enough for me, but I still really like them.
The regular skins, it's really nice in her default skin though.
Yeah, it's a hard decision. But what do you say?
I'm personally gonna put her in A because
Yeah.
I really like that. The
Painful.
triangle pattern's really nice.
It would be for me an A plus and S minus, to be honest. To be more precise.
Okay, next, Rosa, is that the next one for you?
The next one for me is the beautiful girl, Rosalia. Rosa. Oh, Polka.
Polka
Yeah.
Rosa.
I do like them.
Polar bear drip, let's go! I have these boots in black.
Wait, you do?
Very similar, yes.
Nice. And they should.
So,
they're probably not as
defend
painful to wear.
myself, yeah, they're actually like super comfortable. Like even though I do have the slight heel on them, like she does, it's actually really comfortable in the winter. Keeps my legs really warm.
To be honest, I have the same boots as well in black, but a little bit less high and more for like built for war. But yeah.
Yo, twinsies, let's go.
Yeah, it's just like you're forced to have like battle boots, like if you're a male.
She actually changes her shoes in her E2 art, so maybe we should like judge them differently.
It's simple shoes, but I think they do be great.
Yeah, those, cause like in Canada we have like 2 pairs of shoes for the winter months that we have to bring to school. There's outdoor shoes and indoor shoes. Her first one looks like her outdoor shoes, and then
Yeah. I see this as like the schoolgirl shoes. I don't know why, but it's like the Japanese schoolgirl shoes. Am I wrong? They do look like that.
the loafers, right?
Yeah. I don't know the specific
I
names. then.
kind of agree a little bit. Loafers usually have like a kind of a flat tone instead of a pointed tone normally, but I could totally see that.
I'm scared of how much I'm learning. If I ever get a girlfriend, I know more about her shoes than she.
Well, I mean, my school had uniforms, and that was like an
Oh.
important part of like our dress. So
Okay.
yeah, we had kilts and everything.
Interesting. Like, I really wondered, like, I never visited the school which you had, like, a uniform. I really wonder how that is. If it's, like, a good or a bad thing.
Nah, has its pluses and minuses. At the very least, you don't have to worry about what you're gonna wear every day, and everyone wears the same thing, so no one really cares about what you look like too much.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta give her a minus. One of my favorite skins. I looked just at the skin right now. Oh.
Oh no, it's my favorite skin too, but we can't see anything.
Yeah.
No!
Oh, that's gotta be
This makes me so
a hard
sad.
impact. It's one of the best skins in the game. And animation. Have you seen the animations?
No, I haven't. Hold on.
Look at the animations.
Hold on,
Right
we can
now,
turn
I
it on
force
this,
you.
right?
You have to look at the animations. Then you know why it's one of the best skills ever. Or skins, yeah.
Oh, the little polar bear!
Yeah. They're so cute. They're
The
so
little
cute.
polar bear!
Which I should show it to them as well. But they're
Oh no, the entire animation makes me so sad!
Yeah. Can we just rate the feeds from the teddy bears?
Yes! S tier, S tier! S tier right there! S tier!
The freaking animations are the best animations in the entire game. Like, find me. There's no one that can compete with that. It's just the best ones.
The dead polar bear makes me so sad.
When I
just
first
flopped
saw
on
it-
the ground.
Yeah, when I first saw it, I was so sad as well.
Oh my god, there's actually... Hold on, there's tears going down my face. I'm a polar bear, I'm sorry, Mr. Bill. Fuck. Ah! Anyway, we should probably continue. I put her in S tier.
You put her in S tier?
Yeah.
You know... The thing
I
is, like,
mean,
if I
I
would
know-
include the teddy bear feats, it's still furry feats in one way. Like, it can lift it up a little bit, but for me, it has to be an A. Like, it's still not the real thing, you know? Hurts-
That's
it pains
fair.
me. It pains me.
I understand. Although I don't agree, I understand.
I appreciate that you understand, but I don't appreciate that you don't agree.
Okay, time for our light.
Oh, this is gonna be the dangerous one. By the way, I don't love her. She's cute.
She's so small.
She is.
I know a certain person who gets triggered if I say this while doing, what's it called? While reading her shoes, and I'll have to say it just to call him out. Kinder shoes. She's wearing Kinder shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely looks like something with like Velcro that kids would wear, but it looks more stylish than what normal kids would wear. You know what I mean?
I'm honestly curious. You say Kinder shoes, right?
Yeah.
What does Kinder actually mean?
Like children's, usually below, like children who are kindergarten age.
Wow, I'm surprised. Because Kinder is actually a German word, which actually means child. I didn't know it's actually an English word as well.
It's not something that people, it's not a word that's more commonly used.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you usually only say it in the context of like kindergarten, or kinder years, or like Kinder Surprise, the chocolate.
Mm-hmm. It's like a German
You
chocolate
me.
there, I think, and it's called Kinder chocolate because it's like German Kinder. That's it.
I believe the ones with the toy inside is actually banned in the US for a choking hazard, but we still have it in Canada.
Gao is writing curse comments. Child surprise, bruh.
Child surprise, that's from The Witcher! Let's go!
Hey,
Toss
child
a coin
surprises.
to your Witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty, oh, oh, oh.
But yeah, have you seen the two art?
Sorry?
Have you seen the two art shoes? It's a little bit
What do you
different.
mean? For E2?
Yeah, the two art shoes. They're kind of different. Is it just me? It goes a
Oh,
bit up
there's way
higher.
more straps.
Yeah. And I like it that way more.
Yeah, I like it way more this way. They put a lot more detail into it. She's got that Kinder drip. Oh my god, I can't believe I said that out loud.
I'm getting cancelled today.
I'm getting cancelled too. It's
Yeah,
okay, we can go
like-
into the cancel hole together.
Ah, perfect. It's
Oh,
like
my chat says FBI open up.
no. From even Max.
My chat actually, someone in my chat, Sarah, made a good point that they look like supporters. Like supporters are like braces for your legs that help kids who have like for example, underdeveloped legs
Yeah.
to be able to walk.
I heard about that. Like if that is something you should consider as a bonus. Like they do look like that.
Yeah, and you gotta enjoy the fact that Arknights isn't shy to show like disabled people and how they adapt to the world, right? I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I think that's great.
Honestly, that probably puts into S tier for me for this alone.
But let's just go first to the skin, I guess.
This one isn't that great.
Yeah, that one pulls it down a little bit for me. Like it kind of
Yeah.
destroys the thing they built up on the two art.
Yeah. So although I may have put her in S tier before, this brings it down to like a B or an A. What do
Yeah,
you think?
I think still B for. Please don't report me to the FBI.
Okay, B tier. This is gonna be our evidence. Okay, we're not looking at it that way. B tier.
Okay, I still would have actually said B because I don't like the E2R shoes. I just really don't.
Me neither. Anyway, let's take a look at thongs.
Thongs. Okay,
Can you tell them to come to my base, please?
I don't have thorns. I'm a
Comrade!
no thorns person. I wish I would be one.
Comrade!
What? You're confusing me. What is your thorns? Is it like something I need to know?
No, as in you're my comrade because we don't have thorns.
Ah, I thought I understood comeback.
No, comrade!
Yeah, okay, yeah. We're both not having thorns yet, but trust me, with the off-banner luck we're having on the Gen altar, we're gonna change that.
Oh my god, that's like a reverse psychology thing that I've been doing. I've been pre-farming for Chalter, you see. And
Yeah.
every time I pre-farm for a unit, I never get them. So that's why I'm pre-farming for Chalter, because the game's gonna get confused and be like, oh, this bitch pre-farmed for Chalter, let's give her thorns instead.
Yeah, like I did a video about this. I was so broke and I thought like, hey, I'm gonna pull for Passenger and hope I get Blamey Shine. I may have gotten 2 Passenger during that, but it's not a good idea actually.
Hey, passenger good, so you're good.
You know, that KOB person that loves KOB is also like a Passenger lover. I don't
Oh
really
my
know
god,
why.
looks like they have good taste.
Yeah, they do. They have the best taste I could ever think of. Definitely. Arika, your taste is amazing.
Why do you sound like you have a gun pointed to your head?
I don't. But this Arika is asking you a question. Lotte, is your Passenger M9?
Yes, level 90.
Okay, that dude will love you.
And then my Flamebringer is M6 level 80.
Okay.
Correct.
Arika, I swear, please. I give you 5% increase if you don't switch per person now. I swear.
Anyway, we are looking at Thorns, and the first thing I could say zooming in on his E1 art is that he keeps one shoe dirtier than the other one.
Wait, I don't spot it. Where do you see that?
Look at the soles. One of them is white, the other one's brown.
Oh, so I never really watched that closely. I'm impressed that you see that. But I shouldn't actually be surprised about this. But yeah, I mean, the shoes itself are great. Like,
They're
dirt,
fine.
dirt is also some part of style.
Yeah, but the fact that he keeps one of them clean and the other one dirty, though.
Oh yeah, that's if you think about it, that's awkward.
Yeah.
Maybe because
Maybe it gets. Huh?
maybe his father bought the right shoe and the left shoe bought his mother, and he just prefers the one shoe over the other.
But then again, he seems to be the type who would like be too engrossed in his research and stuff and not like do proper clothing or shoe upkeep.
But what if the one art photo was taken when you look at the 2 art when he just walked into a pond? Like, as you can see, maybe that's why one of his shoes is cleaner than the other.
Okay, you have a point there, but also the E2 art covers a lot of it.
Yeah, that's a minus for me as well. But I was just doing 3D crafting here. You know, we should give him the chance of a doubt.
Oh,
the-
my
yeah,
chat
then he-
thinks that he just hops on one foot, so that's why the other one is really clean.
Oh. Yeah, maybe.
We can't rule out that possibility.
Yeah. But again, we don't see much in the 2 art, which is already like a minus for me, actually.
Yeah. Do you want to look at his skin?
Yeah. They're good but boring. Like,
Good but boring.
yeah, like I don't like those are shoes you would see on the streets, which is fine, but they're just boring, straight up.
Yeah, especially if you compare it to the other units. I almost want to put him in Mostima tier.
Mostima tier. It feels a little bit harsh, honestly.
Do you want to put him with Zarya then?
It's a D or E for me. It's hard. No, I'm gonna.
I'm putting him in Mostima tier.
Yeah, me too. Mainly because of like the dirt thing. We don't know the exact answer, and if you're just an outstander and you just see that, you think he's awkward. So yeah.
Yeah.
Next person. Oh, there's not much. Oh, there's actually something good to judge. Unectus.
Oh, so finally my list is proper.
Yes.
Now I was gonna be like, is it Unectus or is it Surtur?
It's Unectus, and oh my god, I mean, that's a straight up. Yeah. Give me your opinion. I want to see your opinion. Like,
I love
master,
that they
teach me.
bothered to. I love that they bothered to give her nail polish for
Yeah.
one thing.
How many
and
do
I-
they have that? Only a few people in Arknights have nail polish.
Yeah. The only thing that actually, because if you look at her toes, the nail polish pattern isn't consistent. Like the colors kind of alternate. I was gonna say that's a negative, but actually that's kind of a positive because they look kind of like mirrored from each other.
You're wrong.
What do you mean?
You are failing to understand the pattern that is going on here.
What do you
It-
mean? I
left to
said
right.
it's kind of mirrored, right?
like you just gotta look. It's blue, yellow, blue, blue, yellow, blue, yellow, yellow, blue, yellow. So
Yeah,
the
that's what I
two.
meant by kind of mirrored.
I like this. Yeah, I like the. There's a pen to it. That's stylish. It's unique. I like it.
I like it a lot. And oh, I just zoomed up a little. She's got a little band-aid there too. That's cute.
Oh. It's too high up to actually still consider to I don't know. I like it. I don't even have to argue about anything. I think you and me as like known foot lovers, even though for me that is a wrong statement.
You admit it.
Yeah, for me it's a wrong statement.
Okay, but you're the one who said it. It wasn't me.
I just want to say like you have foot fetish. But look at the Ichigo as well. We see feet. Missy like it.
Yeah, this is definitely the queen of S tier right here.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised if we would just say we give her her own tier. Like she's,
Like
I
above
think,
S tier.
she's for me like if I talk about feet, I imagine her, straight up.
I was gonna say if when I talk about feet, you imagine me, but I'm glad it isn't me. But yeah, I wanna give her like a queen tier above S tier. Let me just make a new tier real quick just for her.
I like queen. That's perfect. But I've got to check the skin now as well.
The skin?
Yeah.
I heard that she actually covers them though.
Yeah, it pains me, but it's still like for me a really good shoe. Like it's still really quality.
It's still pretty solid. Like, do you think it would push her from being queen though?
I mean, for me, she's still a queen. Like she's for me the most important feet person in the Arknights community. Like she's the reason why I probably have a feet fetish. Why feet fetish people love it.
You said that out loud. You said
Wait,
that out loud.
what did I say? What
You
is
said
no?
that
Damn
out
it.
loud.
Which I'm known for having a foot fetish, which is an absolute wrong statement. I'm just reading from the script and I forgot to alter it. Okay.
Script. Okay, there.
I swear, it's like I have like a word script in front of me and it says like Cesith, the next line for example is let's just go to Surtur and wow, they're amazing. Me Cesith has a foot fetish. That would have been like the next line. It's just how it is. Show it. It's like
Anyway, I think that I agree with you that her feet status is way too important to let her skin kind of get in the way of her queen status. So I think I just want to keep her queen status actually.
yeah. Good. Next one is for me Surtur.
You still have her? Do you have her shoes?
I do.
I knew it.
Do you still have her shoes?
I do.
You do. Nice. I mean, they are great shoes. I'm saying this right now. Those are great feet.
They're super cute. Like I wear them outdoors regularly.
Really?
Yeah,
Well-
because for these shoes I actually modified a pair of shoes that I already have, so I know that they're already functional.
Yeah, me too. I love to wear them outside. They're great.
They make your calves look amazing, don't they?
Yeah, it's like I have to say, like after like the first 50 steps, it started to pay me, but it's just I'm not used to high heels yet, you know.
It's okay, it's okay. You'll get used to it, and it's great exercise for your legs.
Yeah, someday I will have the right shape for them.
I love the little buttons design. I love the bow.
The bow is cute as hell.
Super cute.
Yeah.
And it's just more obvious with like her E2 art.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, the one thing that I don't like is like, I don't know, the shaping seems a little bit weird in the drawing itself. But I know how they look like and everything, and I do like them.
I do like them too, because I think that's just the perspective in her E2 art, for example, that makes it a little awkward, but they're honestly just normal pointed toe heels.
Yeah. Yeah,
What do you think of her skin? You want to take a look?
Yeah. Interesting.
They actually remind me of Kingdom Hearts, not gonna
Yeah,
lie, because of the
honestly-
crown.
Yeah, I literally have the Kingdom Hearts shoes as well. Why do I have all the shoes? Yes, I cosplayed Sora.
Yeah, you were telling me! you have one pair of shoes, and then the poor, like, foot fairy only graced you with, like, socks, but you're telling me on every operator
That was
like,
in my past.
I have this shoe.
You know, I expanded my pillow and now I have like 8 different shoes I can sleep on. I don't wear them, I just sleep on them. Besides, yeah.
But honestly, I think this just kind of like, what was it? Just enhances her a little bit. I do love the design for these ones as well. She's probably an easy S tier for me.
I would have said like the skin shoes are for me an A, and the 1 shoes and the 2 shoes are an S, and I would have rounded up to S because they would have been a high tier A. So for me, an S as well.
Yes, we agree on this one. Good.
Turturu S. Next one, Sichu.
Siege. Okay, I'm gonna be the first to say I don't really like these. Although Siege is my waifu,
Yeah.
I don't like these too much.
Max is asking an interesting question, but I respond for Lotte. I think yes, she did see it.
We'll see what.
Uh,
Your cosplay of Cesith?
yeah, very sure.
I did!
Yeah.
I did! In fact, I think you called me when you were wearing it one time.
Did I call you? I know I called
Discord or something.
Hi Harry. I might have called you as well.
Either called me or you were like, you crashed my stream or something. And like you were asking me questions. I can't quite remember. It felt like a fever dream.
I mean, all you remember probably from it was like a beautiful cosplay. So, yeah. Like,
I want to take a look at her E2 art?
yeah, I'm gonna look at the A2 art. Those are completely different shoes. Whew.
Yeah, those are completely different shoes. They're much better than the
Iwana.
first ones. But they're not standout either.
They're a tier higher than A1 art, but still, like, it's not too high.
I like the lion's feet better because like one of them has a mechanical foot and that's really cool.
That's true. You wanna go to the skin as well?
Yep. They're nice, but not enough to make you rank higher, I think.
Yeah. They're all of them were kinda boring. I would have given them the D tier.
Me too, actually. I'm sorry, Siege, you're my waifu, but you can't dress for shit.
Yeah, I can't give her high tier. I wish I could. Next one. Ooh. Let me shine.
Maria and Meryl.
Or
Okay,
this will
I'm
be
gonna
hard
tell
to
you.
judge.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I have a slight armor fetish, so this is already an S for me.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Cause Saber from FGO is my waifu, okay? I love the Princess Knight aesthetic.
okay. I mean, I never worn real armor. I would love to give it a try.
I've never worn real armor before, but I have constructed my own out of foam. It's pretty uncomfortable, but it looks kick-ass.
It looks great. Like it's well done. Like I like it. I like the shoes. I can't even call the shoes. Like what do you call that?
They're not greaves. They're fuck. I did extensive research on this, but I can't even remember because like just looking at the armor makes my mind blank. Okay, I love armor.
Someone asked, bring the armor in bed. I don't think that would be that comfortable.
Let's take a look at her E2 art. I think she drastically changes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she takes up some of her armor for this one, actually.
I love her. I love her design, but we're only touching the feet. And honestly, for me, it's not too high.
Well, for her E2 art actually brings me down a little.
Not
enough for me to remove her from S tier for me.
Okay, interesting. I'm not saying what tier I would give her right now. I'll wait until the skin.
Yeah, because the skin changes everything, right, Cesith?
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
That was...
Step on me, mommy!
I was actually thinking about giving her B tier, but I can't. Now I can't.
Mommy? Sorry. Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I would love that she steps on me. Yeah.
Look, the cat is judging you while you're at it.
Yeah. This is for me an A tier. I give it an A
That-
tier.
Dark Knight aesthetic. Oh, Sarah gave us some, what's it called? Point of view for the E1 art. So her armor on her feet were designed so that you could use the armored feet to kick your weapon or shield from being stuck in the ground. It's like a multi-layered plate.
Okay. I mean, that's more
I
use.
actually like that a lot.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
I still
S tier.
think armor itself is like not really comfortable to wear, and I can't imagine she's feeling comfortable in it. So for me, I'm gonna stay in A.
Actually, you might hate me a little, but my tastes are kind of eclipsing my brain, and I want to put her in Queen tier.
You can place her there. I mean, Flaming Shine is actually one of the characters I really, really love, but I just have to place an A. If we're doing
I
a
love
feat
Blemish Shine too. I love Blemish Shine too. Unfortunately, she didn't come home, even though I drew like art. And I was like, I'm gonna finish this when I get her, and the art's not done yet. Fuck.
Well, maybe one day Flaming Shine cosplay is happening. Who knows?
Oh my god, that would be blessed.
Yeah, I'm very sure I wouldn't be able to sit down. It would be a standing stream, but
Oh, you could be Blemish Shine, and I'll be Nell.
why do you get the comfortable part?
I don't know. Depends. Am I gonna be guard Neural or am I gonna be defender Neural?
Wait, I haven't even. How does Nyalta look? Oh, that is such a cool. The Nyalta one is a cool one.
It is pretty cool, but we're not gonna get to Nelter for
Yeah,
the sake of
we're not
this
doing
stream,
that.
though. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Rossu Montis.
Wee you.
Do I hear sirens?
Wee you. FBI, open up.
Someone hit a meme.
Okay, those shoes are pretty cute.
They
I
are
like how
cute.
they're actually Rhodes Island brand. If you
Yeah.
zoom in,
They are cute shoes. Not gonna lie.
and it says Rhodes Island on it. That's super cute. I can't believe Rhodes Island has its own fashion line.
You lied to
Nope.
me.
I like it. Good shoes, but still not enough for me to love them. Those are great, but not the greatest. What do you rate them?
Well, let me take a look at her E2 art a little up close. The E2 art doesn't do well too. Honestly, it doesn't help. So I think I almost want to put her B tier.
I would have said B
Maybe
tier as
C
well.
tier.
For me, it was B
Huh?
tier.
Yeah, B tier.
Ooh, I wonder what your opinion about the next one is gonna be.
S.
Really?
Because she could absolutely annihilate me with those if she stepped on me.
I mean, like, that's a bad thing, right? Like, you don't want to be like... It still has to feel good when you get stepped on, right? Like, you don't want to be
Well,
in
I
pain.
mean, if you don't get eliminated when someone steps on you, then what's the whole point?
You can enjoy the touch.
It's all about that point of impact, sissy. Get it right.
I'm not that experienced with that. I haven't made this experience yet. Like, where do I get girls to step on me? Like, what do I need to do to get that done? So I get this experience. Any advice?
First you gotta subscribe to their OnlyFans.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
You wanna take a look at her skin?
Yeah. Ah, those
Oh,
are
guys, she's got toes.
those are some clean feats. Just straight up. I love the ribbon going around there. Like this. What is it even called? It's not a ribbon. A strap or something.
It's almost like a ribbon because it looks like it's like sheer, so I wouldn't say it's like a full-on strap. Because
Yeah.
like you can still see through it, so I wouldn't say it's almost like a bonded strap or anything. This is more like a ribbon than anything else, I think.
Okay. Well, I see feet. I like it. What do you think?
Guys, don't forget, he fucking said it! He said it!
I'm reading for the script again. She's
I probably put her
Wait.
in A tier for me.
Lotte, do I need to follow now the script or not? Like, if you see, please tell me.
Oh, don't know about that, bro! Don't know about that! A tier for me. One of those, I think.
The thing is, like, I hate the shoes in E1 art. I love her feet in the skin. It's like
So
either
then, what are
like
you gonna put
it
her
would have
then?
been an E for the E1 art, and it would have been an S for the for the E1 art, for the skin.
Then you're gonna put her straight up in B then?
B or C.
I'm
Nah,
putting her
B.
in
B.
B actually. High B
Yeah.
above Suzerain.
It would be high B. Just because of the skin. Because it doesn't make like she has beautiful feet. It doesn't go away if she wears like those shoes. But you just don't see it, you know.
Well, I mean, her shoes look like they could annihilate someone if she stomps on you, so I don't know. For me, that sounds like a bonus.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you do you. I can only imagine it at the moment, and I don't feel it, you know.
That's fair. Shall we move on to Mountain?
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be a low tier for me, but I'm very sure you may not only have a feet fetish, maybe only a furry fetish as well.
Yo, Ceci, you want to know something funny? I don't know if you have Frosted Flakes in your country. Do you have Frosted Flakes cereal?
What are they called?
Frosted Flakes cereal. Do you have Frosted Flakes?
I do remember that we have like something like called Frosties or something, like cornflakes, right?
The what's it called? The mascot for Frosted Flakes. His name is Tony the Tiger, right? And he's like a muscular tiger dude. And what's funny about Mountain is that his real name is Anthony, which is the long version of Tony. So he's like literally Tony the Tiger from Frosted Flakes.
Okay.
Sorry, people in America and Canada will probably get it.
I mean,
Hold on, should I slide a picture of him into your DMs? 1 second.
you can. Show me. Isn't it like a red tiger, or was it?
He's like orange, but you can kind of see that he still reminds you of Mountain in a way.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know how I'm gonna rate Mountain, honestly.
Right into your DMs.
Oh yeah, I remember that dude.
Basically Tony the Tiger, right?
I mean, there are some similarities. I see some similarities, yeah.
Sorry, I just wanted to add that in before we actually take a look at her shoes. They're great!
Wait. Does he wear shoes, Mountain, by the way?
Yeah, he does. Spike shoes, actually.
So there are shoes. Okay, good. I wasn't
Yeah,
sure
they're
if that's his fur and he's just put like the spikes on his fur. But
I don't think so. It doesn't look like it.
interesting.
But because of the spikes, I think they make it really cool. So I'll probably rate him A tier for his original art.
I mean, let's be honest, like, we had the steel toe before as like a bonus for kicking someone in the nuts. Like, that's like the upgrade from there.
This one would like not only kick you in the nuts, but take out your leg with it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
And then... Oh, sorry, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, I do think that I see advantages of having those shoes. But I don't think I could wear them outside.
But that kind of makes them unique in a lineup, right?
Yeah, that is true.
And that's important to be unique in a lineup when you're in prison, I guess.
Yeah, but honestly, maybe you need like a weapon card to be able to wear them. I wouldn't be surprised about this.
Wanna check out his skin next?
Yeah. Interesting.
Okay, that's kind of cool. He's got like a full-ass statue on his foot.
That is kind of cool. I see some disadvantages with that, but it's a cool shoe. Like, I give it bonus points for uniqueness.
Yeah. It kind of looks like a cat in a way.
A cat?
Well, do you see it? Like
the right one.
E2? Yeah. I kind of want to give this an A tier for me. A or B?
I'm gonna probably give it a C.
C for cat?
Yeah, C for cat, absolutely.
I'm settling with a B tier for me.
Okay. Arkedo, Iron Cobra's waifu.
Let's see here.
What Archetta was her name? Okay.
We could only see one of her feet in the E1 art.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you see like most of it, but it's still like covered a little bit, which is just minus points, sadly. But from
But she shows way more of it in her E2 art.
yeah.
Though.
I mean, they look cool. Like, I think they look cool.
I think they look cool too. It has a lot of flaps in it.
Mhm.
Oh, someone in my chat says S tier for showing her souls.
And I mean, probably people that like to be stepped on like also souls. Like for me, that's not an important part, but yeah, I never really considered that.
Sarah in my chat made a good point that she actually has lace clips. Do you know what those are?
Is it the one on the the wings on the left and right side of the shoes?
Yeah, I actually appreciate that. So for me, that's a point in her section for being unique.
But like, isn't lace clips like more like destroying the beauty of laces in general?
She has them open in this case for her
Yeah.
art, so...
I mean, it's good, but like, it's kind of sad to do this because it just destroys the purpose of having those. They're beautiful.
Yeah, but then she keeps it open though, so
Yeah,
I think that's just
it's
more
fine.
of an appeal though.
Yeah.
I think I'd give her maybe an S or an A.
I would have said the same until I saw the skin. Pains
Let's
me.
take a look.
Oh, wait,
no!
Do we judge the skin? It's a CN skin? Yeah, we do. We have to.
Yeah, we do. We gotta. I do like the rainbow, but she hides it a lot.
Those might have been amazing shoes.
But we can't see them!
Yeah. It's a shame. It had potential.
So...
Hey, that's a B.
If she was an S before, yeah, I agree. I have to bring her down to B. Sorry, Artetto.
Yeah. Hey, they might have been good. Like, we can only judge from what we see and not what we can imagine. Just our rules that bring us down.
It is what it is. Damn it.
Oh, this might be an all potential S1 for me at least.
For Shining,
Yeah.
you gotta admit her shoes are a little bit dummy mommy in her E1 art.
Is this like a bad thing?
No, I mean, like, very appealing.
Yeah, I mean, I like it a lot. It's like so stylish. It looks just great. Like, if I would like to be stepped on, it's probably with those kind of shoes.
Much appreciated, much appreciated.
Yeah.
But let's just say that the main appeal is probably gonna be in her skin art. Come on!
Yeah, the skin, like, those are one of the most iconic Arknights feats we have. Like, this is literally queen category. Like
they put so much detail, there's even shines on it!
yeah. The only
Queen
shame is that you only see
category.
one foot, but that's for me enough to judge that. I probably give her the queen category, honestly.
Yeah, instantly. Oh, someone put the licking emote in my chat in kind of mood, but I'm gonna confirm nor deny.
I really need to have like this emo with my character. Guys, someone make that. Good. I think that was a quick one. Shining S, that is, yeah. Didn't have to think that much there that long.
Next we check on Nightingale, right?
Yeah, Nightingale. I just went back to the Shining feats.
Did you get inspired?
I mean, they're great.
Did the voices grace you with another blessing?
Yeah, I mean, if we ever gonna do like a new buy shoot for my girlfriend thing, that might be actually voted. Just saying.
Feet-chan Daisuke!
Ha. Nightingale. I like them.
like the white boots. They're simple and clean.
I like the white boots with the black thing in there. It just gives it more. Like, if it would have just been the white, it would have been cool, but just a little bit boring. But the black gives so much to it.
Yeah, I agree. Unfortunately, wait, she actually changes it slightly for her E2 art.
Yeah.
The laces are gone.
Bonus. Just saying bonus.
for missing the laces?
No, but she still has the laser shoes. That means she has like 3 different kinds of shoes.
That's true.
And I like them.
Oh wait, I thought. Okay, now I'm looking at her Halloween skin. I thought they'd be hidden, but it's there, and they look nice. You got to zoom in, enhance.
Is she wearing stockings?
Yes, I love stockings.
I'm just gonna be honest. I don't have a feet fetish. I have a stocking fetish. Straight up,
Oh
I'm
my
saying
God.
this.
You and I are comrades once more.
Yeah, I feel like our taste is way too close together.
I didn't think I'd rate her high, but this alone makes me wanna put her higher up. What do you think?
I honestly would give her freaking S. No joke. Like all 3 shoes are great.
Yeah,
And we
I'm
see
gonna
pretty
put her
much.
in S tier.
We also
then
see
let's go.
feet as well. Oh yeah, S. Ooh. Ifarito. Sirens once again. Ooh, this is gonna be hard to judge. Oh, I don't know.
She's got toes though.
Yeah, that's the thing. I hate her shoes, but I love those toes though. With
I
coloring.
do like the black and orange color though.
Yeah.
That's the Rhinelab signature.
Yeah, I love that she painted her nails to the color of the shoe.
That's very cute. That's very cute.
It's the best decision. Like you could have made this better with those shoes. She makes those shoes work. That's impressive.
She does. Let's take a look at her E2 art before my chat decides to actually call the FBI on me.
Yeah. I don't see a big upgrade there. It's pretty much the exact same thing in a different position.
Yep. Let's look at her barbecue skin.
Oh, clean. I like them.
Yeah, they look pretty clean. Although I usually don't like sandals like this, she makes it work. Cause like, you know, she's a kid, so kids always wear sandals like that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. She's cool. And she also changed the color of the nail painting a little bit, so it matches the shoes again.
Oh yeah, you're right. Gotta love a girl who coordinates her nail polish, right?
Yeah, she uses it right. She makes a good use of it.
How about her
Oh.
KFC skin?
Okay, everything so far is good. I would straight up, yeah, I like it. All skins, great, nice shoes, nice feet, like it. But yeah, it's just the E1 shoes I don't love. It's like the
I
feet,
think they're fine. I
they're
like them
fine.
actually.
I'm not loving them. I would actually decide on an A.
For me, her KFC skins are cute, but I've kind of decided between an A and B tier for me.
Mm-hmm. You
Might
go with
even
what
put
you
her-
like.
Putting her in B tier actually. I don't want to rate her too high because then the sirens will come for me.
I have to say, I love that the Healers made all 6s first, all 5s then. That's really comfortable. Good. Have you rated her? It's gonna be B for you, okay.
B
Okay.
for me.
I gotta be really nice to the next one, otherwise Polarisu will hate me.
Polarisu, we're summoning you.
Risu, where are you? Oh, I've seen the cosplay shoes of her. I've seen a lot of images from there, from the shoes. I don't know if
They're actually really cool.
They're
more
great.
comfortable than you think in real life. I actually have a pair that don't have heels like this, so most of the support comes from the front.
But like, it's like you have like 20 centimeters from the bottom to the start of like the shoe, because they're so high up. Isn't it hard to walk in them?
Very hard, but you gotta understand that in this case, you're making a conscious decision to pick fashion over function.
Like, I remember when I was in Japan, I saw a girl with like the highest possible one of them you can buy, right? And she was such a small girl. She wore this so she looked taller, and she was still like an entire head smaller than me. And I don't know.
Wait, what's your height, Cesith?
I'm 6'8".
Fuck you. That would be me. I'd be wearing my highest shoes and I'd still be a head lower than you.
No, I'm joking. I'm 5'10", actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so still 10 inches taller than me. Fuck you.
I hope that's about right. Like, it's 176 centimeters. That should be 5'10". About
I'm
there.
152.4. The
150
point 4 is important.
152.4. Okay.
Yeah, centimeters.
Okay.
I do like Afiala's like shoes though, cause it makes it look like hooves though, cause she's a goat, right?
I love the coloring on the what is it called? Vines. Oh, the stripping.
laces?
Laces. I hate this word. Yes, I love the coloring there. It looks so beautiful. And
It's so cute.
yeah. I love it. I love it. E1 did it for me. Already like it.
I'd probably give this one an S tier alone on her default art.
I'm afraid. I don't know. The E2 art seems a little bit weird. Like, why are they bent like this?
Like I said, they are heelless shoes. So they actually are high heels, they just don't have the back heel. So it's mostly supported by a heavy front and a plaque, like
Oh,
a very stiff sole on the inside. So you could actually walk without like the back heels.
I was thinking they were like the ones that have like 20 centimeters on both sides, front and behind, and then you're just really high up without wearing high heels.
Like I could give you a link to like real life examples of
Yeah,
this.
I think I've seen it, but okay. Damn. This is gotta
They're
be.
quite interesting, no?
Yeah. No experience how to work with them. Not that I want to make experience with that, but it's an interesting idea of what people had. I mean, if it works, it works.
I think it works for her, to be honest, though. Really sets her apart. Makes her feet look more like the hooves of a goat.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
What do you like about her summer skin, though?
Yeah, that's straight up an S. Like, it's just like, what, you can't argue about that. Like, yeah, it's great. Like, what should I comment on? What should I comment on this?
Honestly, I think I just agree. We don't need to say too much. It's just
Yeah.
an S.
It's just an S.
So AF Yellow for S tier.
Nice to sub to me now. I was nice to your waifu. Yes, Exia! Or Exuci. Or Exias. How do I say her name all the time? I think Exuci. It's Exia.
Yeah, I think the game calls her Exia, right?
Yeah. Stylish shoes though. Like the pinkish on the sole.
Yeah, the pink is like an interesting color. You don't normally see those in combination with each other.
But it's well executed here.
I do like the Penguin Logistics branding on it though.
It's so far E1 art is great. E2 art, same shoes, still great. Doesn't change.
Yep. And then the first skin.
A little bit. I like that they one up more. Like the shoes. They're not bad, but they're a little bit generic in my opinion.
Yeah. Let's look at the KFC skin.
I like them though.
Oh, the white shoes once more. White shoes
Yeah.
once more.
The red sock combination also makes up for it. I like it.
Yeah, I love red socks. Love red socks. I always love like socks that have like different designs and interesting colors to them.
Like, I always love when something stands out or is unique. That was always important to me.
Yep, but how would you rate her overall like foot tier?
The thing is, like, she is a little bit like, it's not too special beside the pink sole. I would have actually given her a B. Like,
Yeah,
clean,
I think I
simple.
put her in B as well.
Yeah, clean, simple, but it's just not enough to go higher than that.
Okay, ready for Angie?
Yeah, this is gonna be an easy one for me. What do you think about Angelina?
I like her socks. First things first. I like those types of socks with the two stripes at the top.
Mhm.
And she got drip. She got drip.
She definitely does.
I do like those thick soles on sneakers. I tend to wear those a lot as well to make up for my short stature.
Mhm.
And the red and black is a classic with the white laces. That's a nice accent.
I
At
just-
least for E1 art.
The entire combination of all the colors matches so well to her overall clothing style. It's just great choice of like shoes and everything. I like it a lot.
I agree. Let's see. Does her E2 art change too much?
Kinda, it's weird. Just like,
I think it's not necessarily too much of a change. It just looks like it's from the top down perspective.
yeah, it looks a little bit more sketchy. It sounds wrong, but It looks like more it's a sketch, but I still like really like them.
I like them as well. I'd probably think of them the same way as the E1 art.
Mhm.
What about her first skin then?
Yeah, this is straight up high level, high tier.
That's the summer skin you're looking at, right?
Yep. For me, it's in the
Holy shit,
yeah.
that's like an S tier right there.
Yeah, straight up, and
I
then
love those
Yeah.
sandals. They look so comfy but stylish.
and I hate that we're only touching the foot right now because I love everything in this picture. What's happening? Everything is just so detailed and well done.
Yeah, and it's got like such a nice and warm atmosphere. All the food that's beside her is making me kind of hungry.
Yeah, it's so well executed. I love it. I love it. There's so much detail to it. Like, look at the freaking pillow there. Like,
Oh, how we want to be pillows in this moment.
yeah, I want to be her pillow.
Everyone in my chat is saying FBI open up moments. Look, do they even have video evidence?
I'm back to my story. Like, I wanted to actually go further with that, with the foot story. To sleep on on shoes, right? My dream one day is not having to sleep on shoes anymore. I want to be able to sleep on Angelina one day. That would be amazing.
Guys, make sure you clip this as evidence for his eventual arrest. You'll be very helpful when we bring the criminal to justice.
It's not a bad thing. She's really well developed. She's no way a lolly. There's no way.
Don't worry, I believe you. I think she's like around college student age, but you know, for the memes.
Okay, I'm just saying, Switzerland 16 years is legal. You're allowed in Switzerland 16 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on
Yeah,
to
let's
our
move on.
Bloodline of Combat skin, right, guys?
Possibly one of my favorite skins in the game.
The amount of belts, though, makes me think Kingdom Hearts. But the shoes, they look super interesting.
Yeah. They're just unique in every way. Ah, wow. Ain't she? You great.
I think I'd give her an S tier. Maybe even Queen. What do you think?
I think I would like to not even comment on this and just place her in S. Because this is like as good as you can get, like if it comes to shoes. Like, we also had feet as well. Those are not iconic feats, but I still love it. Like, it's just... Wow.
You'll
LM's
definitely be able to pick them out in a lineup for sure.
Yeah. I have to donate to the artist one day. He did a great job on this.
Yeah, maybe he might even have like a Skep account, so maybe you can even commission them.
Yeah. Wait, commission. If I would commission, like, my girl from him or them, I would be a happy man.
Probably pass away instantly, right? Or you can actually, depending on the artist, they might actually be open to what's it called? You could probably even commission a VTuber model, depending on the artist. If they say yes, that they'll do it. It's just that you'll have to dish out a lot of money for it.
Yeah. For that, I have my supporters here in chat. Nah. I would never waste money like this.
Anyway, I think the next one is my man's.
Yeah, he's a great dude. Silvrashu.
I love my man's, but unfortunately he's lacking in some areas.
Yeah. Ooh, I don't know. I don't hate the boots in the E2 art, but I don't love them as well. I'm afraid they are high heels, honestly.
Like, I was gonna say that they're definitely combat boots, but they also don't stick out too much.
Yeah.
Like, his E1 and E2 art is probably like a B, maybe even a C at most for me. Which kind of hurts me, honestly. Let's take a look at his skins, though, because I know the artist vastly improves with his skins.
Yeah.
Pirate skin, they improve kind of.
Yeah, it's just a black boot. Like, unlike Phantom, there's just not much going on his shoes. I do like
that if you take a look, he does have knee guards attached to them.
Well, it's like still a little bit too blank for my taste.
Let's take a look at his winter skin then.
Yeah. I like them though. Those
These
like Phantom
are
shoes,
nice.
they're just great. They're stylish, elegant. Everything
But
you need.
the other two arts kind of bring him down a
Yeah,
little
they
bit.
lag.
I'm so
It's just
sad,
lag.
my man. I'm gonna have to put you in C, I think.
Yeah, I thought as well.
Man! Like, I even rated him pretty low on the thighs tier list because he's more vertical than horizontal.
There was
You know
also
what I mean?
X6 near me also stated something. Why is he wearing boots on the beach?
Cause he's a pirate.
Yeah.
And pirates wear like long boots so that seawater doesn't get in them when they're on their boats.
Oh.
'Cause, like,
More shoe knowledge.
Yeah, cause if you let a lot of moisture into your shoes, especially if you're in a long haul, like for example sailors on a boat, then you're more likely to develop like foot fungus and other foot disease.
That's why it looks like he has a bracelet there, which is really skin tight, so no water can go in there.
Yeah, yeah.
That's great detail.
Also, no sand can get in there either. And don't you just hate it when sand gets in your shoes?
Yeah, I hate it. That's why I don't wear shoes on the beach.
Just don't, just go in like with naked feet on the beach. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. For me though, I wear water shoes though, cause the sands in Canada are really rocky. They're not really fine sand, unfortunately.
Yeah, the sand in Switzerland, like when I'm on the beach, it's not too amazing. We don't even have a freaking sea.
Now we move on to CD Project Red.
Yeah, Project Red. Ooh, I remember her shoes. Or boots, to be more precise.
Loving those red and black.
Oh, they're okay. Yeah, I love them. Straight up, I love them.
They also look like they have a bit of a steal at the end. So appreciate that. So for that alone, and there's no heel to them, surprisingly.
Yeah.
So I'd probably give her original art an A.
Wait, what do you say? What would you give? A what?
I'd give her original art probably an A tier.
Yeah, I could live with that. But
let's look at her summer skin.
That's also important. And those are simple sandals, but I do like what I see actually.
Everyone remember to buy the skin when it releases this week in the global server.
Okay, Lotte, now it's my question to you. I had a debate, I did a vote on YouTube a few hours ago. You need to tell me your opinion. I talked with Kaiser and Clarisu. They were against me. Skorik was on my side. What is the better skin? Mudrock or Project Red? Who has the better skin?
Jay has the best skin.
Jay, oh yeah. But if you have to choose between those two, who would you go for?
Ooh, that's a really hard question because Mudrock is sexy. No, not gonna lie, but like she has like the elegant feel. Meanwhile, Project Red is like that sporty girl, and her outfit suits her so well.
I mean, that is probably like I love that skin so much. It fits her personality. It looks great. I love the detail, like the hair.
Like if you look at her hood, she's got a zipper for her ears.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I don't know. I have the feeling that she looks wild, and I love this. It matches her character just so well.
Like for me, they're almost completely equal. The only reason why, for example, I put Mudrock slightly higher, it's because like it's the one skin that actually takes off her armor.
Yeah, that's the thing. And also like I love the ribbons around Mudrock as well. Like they're great.
Yeah, that's the only thing that edges Mudrock off for me. Otherwise, they're mostly the same. But Mudrock wins in this case for me.
You're with the majority. The vote was 26% voted on Project Red and 74% on Mudrock. I am disappointed.
You gotta admit though, like I love you gotta admit though on my side though, because it's the only one that takes off her armor for her chibi.
Wait.
Her chibi form when she wears, you know, her battle sprite. When she wears the summer outfit, she's not wearing her armor anymore.
Yeah, I have to admit, like my Project Red looks a little bit broken at the moment. I don't even know why this makes sense. I wasn't even on. Can someone explain me that, guys?
What do you mean?
I look at the Project Red chibi right now, but it's Project Red has stolen Mudrock's armor, as it seems.
What?
I didn't. Why did it change to Madrock? There was like 0% chance that this happens. I didn't switch to Madrock in any way.
For some reason, when I'm looking at my battle sprite, it's Suzuran.
What?
I don't know. I'm
Interesting.
confused.
So, oh, well, I don't know why I love the chibi from Project Red. I really love it. But I don't know why they changed the hair color. Oh no. Why did they change the hair color?
I
Why?
don't think they necessarily changed the hair color. I just think it's because it's like a warm light under an orange umbrella.
Okay. You know how to fix it. You have to click on day 1 out and day 2 out again. And then it fixes it. Oh, the skin. Then you see like the chibi. If that didn't work for you.
No, but it's still Suzuran for me for some reason.
Even after switching.
Oh, okay, yeah, it does work now.
Okay, good. But it's just, I would have wished they would have just let it be the original color.
Cause if you look at her chibi between her original art and her skin art, it's actually the same color.
Yeah.
It's just that in the splash art, she's under an orange umbrella, so
Yeah.
it's gonna give her hair color an orange tone.
I would have loved if they just had it brown, you know, or just take the color in the art, because it looks so good on her.
So where would you want to put her on the tier list?
Hi. I love the shoes. I think I'm gonna give her an S tier actually.
I think I agree with you.
Perfect. Next on the list, oh, best girl.
Isn't this your waifu?
Yes, best and strongest girl.
Yo, by the way, I didn't know that when I was doing her thighs tier list that her E2 shorts are transparent. Did you know that?
It's too shorts. I do see it. I didn't know it though.
I had to zoom in enhance.
I mean, yeah, but I just, the thing is, like, if we look at their feet, E1, it's okay, but it's not too amazing. Like, I'm not in love with the shoes. They're unique, but they would be just A for me, actually.
But what about her? Wait, does it change too much with the E2 art? Hold
Yes, but it also covers a lot.
on. Okay, you're right. What about her skin?
That's the thing. Skin-wise, those are my favorite shoes. From all the Arknights characters, might be my favorite ones.
I love the purple. Purple's my favorite.
It looks great. Like, from all the female shoes I can think of, they stand out a lot.
For me, though, I have to say, I'm sorry, Ceci, don't get mad.
Mhm.
I have to say, it's probably just an A tier for me, though.
Yeah, I knew we were gonna disagree on that. But it's fine. It's
I
fine.
love them, don't get me wrong. It's just, I have armor in the higher tiers, and I don't think it approaches like the armor tier.
Yeah. It's fine. Everyone has opinions, even though I think yours were wrong.
Give me 1 second, I need to get a charger for my phone. 1 second.
Yeah, take your time.
Imagine having Manticore as wife.
Allison, you need a lot more to take revenge on me. Like, I think there need to be a lot more to have in the bag to roast me with that. I mean, after my Allison comeback, there's no way you're gonna... Oh, wait. Oh! Lotte can hear me. Guys, I swear Lotte is the one for feet fetish. I can show you now a 32-page script later on. Guys, I swear there's something going. Like, it's not normal. It's absolutely crazy. I read through it and I was like, damn. But hey, just so you know, just so you're aware of it. I'm gonna yeah, Lotte? I was gonna say Frostnova, I don't know why.
Are you aware that my headphones are still on?
No?
I just didn't have cause my headphones are still on. I just bent over my computer.
I didn't see anything. It was latency problems. It was laggy there. I might have...
Motherfucker!
Oh, rip.
Man,
You
are
could
you
have
that
warned me.
mad that I put her at A tier instead of S?
I'm mad that she's not in the queen tier.
Man, if I had get to put Silver Ash that low, then like I have to also treat Manticore fairly. You understand, right?
Yeah. Also, let me just respond to one person. Hermit, Yostar has responded and they didn't choose a girl. Sadly, they were not allowed to share with me this information, by the way.
What do you mean? Yostar
Like-
chose what?
Yeah, I wrote Yostar support and asked
lied
them, hey,
to
what
me.
is your favorite waifu, right? No, what is your favorite character, right? And I decided if they respond to me with a character, this will be the next cosplay goal, whatever it would have been. But they said they will not give us the information. That would have been a cool idea, honestly. It wasn't. It would have been an unbiased idea from someone.
Would have been cool. Would have been cool.
But yeah, we're dropping that idea now.
Sad.
Next one, I guess. You ready?
My sister-in-law.
Cliff for Heart 2. Oh. No, I want to say I don't like the feet, but I look close at it and I love them. I freaking love them.
They're
Nice
very
design.
cute. Looks like very comfortable climbing boots.
They look comfortable.
And I do like her asymmetrical socks.
Yeah, Clifford is someone that I think should get more attention. She's great. She has
She's
great
great,
style.
I do agree. And she even has true damage, so like...
Yeah, she's strong. Like, really strong.
Hopefully with the Keurig event in CN, she will get more attention though.
Yeah.
Oh, and her skins are really great. Her skins are so good.
Yeah. That girl. I love her. I love her. I love her.
Yeah, she's
Shuba-
my cutest sister-in-law.
Hey, maybe one day we're gonna see a Clifford Lotte. Who knows? Cosplay Clifford anytime. I would be up for it.
Well, I did cosplay Praminix.
Okay, Kremnix is a good decision. I think I've seen it. I'm very sure I've seen it.
Yeah, that was last year's winter
Yeah.
costume.
Yeah. Yeah, I did see it. 100%.
So what do we think about her skins though?
I mean, shoe-wise, the first skin, the one on the mountains, is not too amazing. Like, I like the shoes, but like, there's not much going on. But I really love the one for the second skin. I don't know if they're the same, but I like that you see like it's spiky, so she has more grip to it.
Yeah, that's probably for when she actually climbs like the more snowy mountains.
Yeah. And
What do you
then,
think? Where do you
I
want
love
to
those
put her?
stockings. Oh, they're great.
Oh, the
uh,
stockings are so great. They look like they have nice textures to them.
Oh, they're great. Yes, I think it's still like they feel comfortable, but I think it's just a B for me.
I kind of agree. I love you, Cliffheart, but like when you compare it to the other shoes on this list, it's not. It's nice, but not exactly exciting.
Good. Next one, our girl.
Someone who actually
Yeah.
has any feet in her name.
Yeah, Feeter. You know what? I'm already on it, and those shoes are stylish.
They are pretty styling.
Wow, a great choice there.
I agree that they're styling in her E1 art, but like for example, if you compare it to someone like Ak, I think Oks are better.
I would actually disagree. I like the coloring more on this ones. I don't know. I just like the simple black and white color, especially because she's like themed to yin and yang. And I don't know. I like it.
Like I agree that they're nice and they suit her well. It's just like black and white are one of the most common shoe combinations for sneakers though. It's just I'm looking more, you know, for uniqueness, right?
Mhm.
And it actually changes the design slightly in her E2 art if you take a look.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those
Oh.
look way more like typical basketball shoes.
I mean, so far I give it an A. Like so far, from what I've seen without looking at the skin, it's an A. Also, I have one question. Are you planning to make a video out of this?
Oh, maybe. Why?
That's good to know, because you will probably see a lot of clips from the tier list that Audica made. This is a random guess. But I feel like Audica will go ham on some things that I said and give the wrong impression to my audience.
Don't worry. If we post the whole thing, they'll understand like the
Yeah.
full context, right?
Yeah, I would highly request that you maybe mention that I got invited and I got a script.
We'll see. We'll see. Or
If you
not.
don't, I release the script.
Then release it. Do it.
I
Do it.
it would destroy your entire reputation. I would feel bad.
Release it.
Okay, so I
What
really have.
reputation? I mean, you already threw me under the bus so hard. I'm already above the bus.
I mean, I don't think I did. Like, I don't know. I didn't throw you under the bus. It was Twitch chat. Always blame Twitch chat. Oh, you got a raid! Raiders! Kitsu! Congrats! Hey, Raiders! I don't know if she muted me.
Yeah. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Okay, do you want to take a look at her E2 art?
Yes. Ooh,
Okay, I
Clean.
like these colors a bit better.
clean. I'm not a yellow person.
clean.
Really not, but I like them a little bit less, but still I like them.
Well, I usually aren't into. I'm not that into yellow as well. It just depends on the combination of colors, right? But I think this is very clean.
I realized my freaking bot. I wrote my bot so wrong. That's
What do you
more
mean?
spelling mistakes than anything. Ignore it, guys. That's part of the scuff on Twitch. I swear it was a grammar program that changed it. So, how do we rate her? What would you give her?
Oh, sorry, I got distracted by the little paw prints on the
The
on the panda. It's so cute.
No, I mean, pandas, they're brutal, but they're just cute. Like, if you just see them like this, they're just so cute.
Yo, I saw a panda in real life, and it was like the biggest, fattest thing I'd ever seen in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And it was sitting on a branch that was like thinner than my arm, and I was like, gravity, gravity, what's wrong? Are you having an off day, gravity?
Pandas are great. They're so cute. Baby pandas are just heartwarming. Hey.
Yeah, I love
them.
watching the videos of them struggling with like their caretakers
Yeah,
in the Chinese zoos.
I think there's like videos on YouTube like say like top panda moments and stuff. I did watch a few of them. Like some just doing sliding down the mountain and stuff. Oh yeah, they're just so cute.
Yeah, they are super cute, but sorry, I sidetracked a little bit because the panda distracted me so hard.
Yeah, no worries. Sorry.
I'd probably just give her a B at most,
Yeah.
personally.
I gave her an A, but it's your tier list. I'm not gonna influence you. I'm just here to make the tier list
Okay.
better and give you better opinions.
Better opinions, okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. Okay, now province.
Oh, this is gonna be great. I think of one she shows her feet. I'm actually, yeah, 100% sure. You know what? Already, those shoes are very unique. Like, already like them a
They're
lot.
super fucking cool. I love how the spikes make her look like she's got claws.
I mean, she's a mountain. Is she a mountain climber or something? Because they look like mountain climber shoes.
I don't think she's necessarily a mountain climber. They classify her as a catastrophe messenger, so maybe she does travel to like a lot of places.
I should have hired you for the lore when I did cheer party.
Oh, I'm not like super lore savvy. It's just like I look at designs and stuff, so yeah.
Yeah, I like the girl. It's art. Now those are claws. Oh wait, no, that's not her real claws. Never mind, was on the wrong one.
Were you looking at the animal familiar?
Yeah, I looked at them and I was like, damn, those are damn. A Pennycur wouldn't
Those
be
are
bad.
straight up claws.
Yeah, still like it. The blue inside also looks great. I think.
Yeah, the blue inside is a nice touch.
Oh.
And then do we want to look at her summer skin?
Yeah. And I like what I
Hello.
see.
I'm liking what I see too. It's got like a nice back detail that you don't really see in her other foot.
I like what I see. You like what you see, and the crab likes what it sees. I think that
The
says
crab
it.
is like praise.
Yeah.
And then I didn't know she actually has another skin. Let's take a look.
Yeah. A little bit covered the one, but you see the other one. Pretty much, it's a
Yo, this
different
is-
version.
If this was a tummy tier list though.
Hire me for a Tommy tier list.
Damn.
I love Tommy. Tommy is such a
Damn.
cool thing.
But it looks like she keeps the claws on this one, although the second one's still hidden. But we can surmise that it's probably like similar to the one that we see.
Yeah. I'm not changing my opinion. I think she's great. Like, I'll like pretty much every single foot I saw there.
I agree. I'm gonna put her in S, I think.
So I'm struggling between A and S.
That's an S for me.
I don't think she's better than Rosa. I'm gonna put her in A.
Now Blue Poison?
The Blue Poison. Oh. Gender, she's waifu. Those are like those look like futuristic shoes, but like somehow unfinished, unrefined. Like it's so pale somehow.
I kind of agree with you. Just give me 1 second, okay?
Yeah. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk. I hope I'm allowed to talk. Guys, sorry, no, don't read. I read chat, but I'm not responding to chat all the time. I'm very sorry for that. She probably muted me now, but she dead, guys. She dead. Now she probably can't hear me anymore. So, if you go to my Discord right now and try and never mind, she's back. Nah, she's still okay. I gotta be careful. I don't know when she's here or not. It's like being watched from behind. You never know. If something approaches me from behind, just please warn me. Is she dead? I think she can't hear me. She muted me. On my Discord, I will release the script. 32 pages, and there's some awkward stuff in there. Like, I improved a lot. Like, I don't even read like the really awkward stuff in there. Like, it was like something like it's great when something's in between the toes and stuff. But I'm not going too far into the detail there.
What the fuck, Cesith?
What?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I see your face. You're scaring me. What happened? You look like something happened.
Sorry, it's just my roommate was asking me when I want lunch, so I told him we'll wait a bit. So I agree that her shoes look kind of like an unfinished illustration, although the colors are nicely coordinated with the rest of her outfit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's what I noticed when I zoom in is something interesting. I think there are parts that do glow.
Yeah. Look at the two
That's
arts.
really interesting.
I think the soul, it's one of the coolest souls in definitely in Arknights. The glowing thing is great.
That looks very futuristic, actually. Less street punk and more like cyberpunk.
From this angle, I like it way more.
Yeah. What about that skin? They're okay.
They're just
they look like mom shoes.
Yeah, they look like just the normal shoes you see like everywhere on the streets.
They look like mom shoes. The donut beside them interests me more, I gotta admit.
I like the donut more on the left side than her shoes.
Yeah. Oh man, the glowy parts in her other art, like, I like better than these ones, right?
Yeah. But in the end, it's just one angle that I really liked. And that was the souls, which we never really covered that much. I would honestly say it's from your C tier.
I think I'll agree with you. I'm sorry, Blue Poison, I love you, but that's a B for me.
Guys, the donut is not poisoned. Believe in your waifu, she would never poison you.
Implying I wouldn't just swallow all that poison anyway.
It maybe gives you nice dreams.
Sweet dreams are made of these. Anyway, time for Firewatch?
I would like... Oh, no karaoke, oh, never mind.
Or are you gonna say, keep going, Cesith, let's go!
I don't know the lyrics!
You were about to sing it! Go!
Where did I stop? I don't remember. I have bad memory.
It's okay, Cesith. Make it up along the way. I believe in you.
Yeah. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Something like that. I can't sing.
Yeah, you got it though. You got it.
Guys, I tried to sing. I didn't do it bad. Come on. You heard verse. I did verse.
You're pretty good.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. At least one person. Even though you're lying, I appreciate that.
No, I believe in you. Look at my face. Does this look like the face of a liar?
Yes. Good.
No hesitation.
It's the same face you said the script is not real. So, yes, I just connected dots. Like, chat is already riding my ears. So, yeah.
Anyway, let's move on to Firewatch, shall we?
Yeah, Firewatch. Ooh. She kinda something. Wait, now I got a raid. Let me thank you, Tsugu, for the raid. I really appreciate that. For the 83
Thank
people.
you, Tsugu.
We're doing like a tier list. Definitely character based, not feat tier list. It's just a normal character tier list based on strength.
We're looking at their strength, their personality.
Yeah, we're reading the personality. We go really deep into detail.
Nothing sus.
Yeah.
Police won't come after us at all, right, guys?
Good. I guess we're at Firewatch right now, and her shoes, her feet. I like what I see here.
I think they're nice. I think they're simple though.
Yeah, they're too simple. Like, those would be cool shoes, but they're too simple a bit. But like, it would be cool shoes.
They would. Let's see if they change for E2 art though.
Not really. Sadly. Maybe the skins can make up for it.
So we're looking at the first skin, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit whitened out.
Yeah, like this artist is like amazingly talented. But for the purpose of this artwork, we can't see too much.
Maybe maybe the artist doesn't like feet in general. That's why he didn't give too great detail in it.
Okay, let's look at the last skin then.
Yeah. I like those though. Those are stylish.
Those are stylish, but I don't think it's enough to necessarily elevate the other designs though.
Yeah, I think it's about what... it's even worse. I think it's a D tier actually.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
Good. Next one. What is it called?
Okay, I have to tell you, this is one of the queen of the thighs on my thighs tier list.
Meteorite. Wait a second.
Meteorite.
Okay, she is kind of a thigh queen, but also I see their shoes. And
their shoes are super cute.
Yes.
I love them so much.
I just want to say this, and I have one problem. One of my real life friends is right now in chat.
Hi!
That's bad!
Hi, Cesith's friend! I hope that you can roast him for what you see here in real life. Alright, no, you should treat him nicely. You should treat him nicely, actually, because although I can't see him, he's probably face palming or something right now.
I mean, let me just say this, Rafi. Just so you know, I got paid to do this from Lotte. She gave me like $1,000. And
I have money, but okay.
yeah, and I earn now. We're reviewing feats right now, and yes, I made money with Fit. I swear.
Okay, if he says so, then I totally paid him, and he totally said yes. So that's why we're here now.
We're saying that I give you $50 back now, but I appreciate that.
Okay, so shall we look at the E2 art though?
Yeah, and I'm a little bit sad that we didn't get a better close-up there. It looks a little bit washed out. Not great details.
It looks a bit washed out, but we can tell that it's the same shoe though.
The shoes in one art. High tier.
What about her skin though? That's the thing.
Yes, you don't see much. It drags a little bit down. It's kind of a shame there.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad about that. So, the shoes by themselves.
I'm gonna go with a B.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a B
it's
as well.
sad. The day one shoes are definitely one in the top 10. Oh, Platinum, Sefang! I shall summon you. Come on. So reviewing Platinum.
What did you call it? Come on, say it again.
Platinum.
Platinum?
Yes, because she's flat. Platinum. Oh wait, I read it.
Zafang is gonna crucify you.
I have like I own a Platinum shoe, so I make up for it.
How is it like did you actually cosplay Platinum? I didn't see.
I didn't cosplay Platinum. My Twitch had
You
just
just
paid me
never choose
50
them?
bucks to buy her summer skin shoe. So I said yes. Why not? I mean, it's in my background all the time. People love it.
Yo, she actually has like different shoes for her E1 and E2 art.
Oh, I love the 2 out one.
Yeah, the
That thing.
E2 art is so great. I love it
Yeah.
so much. It
Not
makes
Not
her
really
legs
into
look
feet
super
either,
shapely.
especially not into eating them. That's Cesith's thing.
I mean,
But-
the 2 art, that would be a solid S for me.
Yeah, for me, the E2 art. The E1, it's fine, but I don't think it's actually enough to actually bring down the majesty of an E2 art.
Yeah, but the thing is that the skin is also an option and also a thing. You know, I just got a subscription from a big platinum lover as well, which is not a thing, and he's my mod as well, and yeah.
Yo, you have like a bunch of mods with interesting tastes, if you know what I mean.
I know. Like, my mods is... Like, I can already say Platinum mod, we have an Embryo mod, we have a Tsukinogi mod, we have KOB mod, and we have... we used to have a Blaze mod. He's still a mod, but he is not... he doesn't have time anymore at the moment. And that's about everyone. And the Siege mod.
I think
but yeah.
I have a Texas mod, and I have a J mod, but I don't know if the others have like a preference.
Well, for the skin, I'm not showing the skin itself. Well, I did before. But
It's an S, I think. Maybe even Queen.
I'm just gonna display that thing. Like, you can judge on this what you think about this. I see this in real life, and this is a really, really beautiful foot. Beautiful high heel, everything.
Wait, are you showing it on stream right now?
No. And nah, I no.
Okay, I'll believe you for now. But I think I'm gonna give Platinum a Queen tier. Cause honestly, even her E1 art, although it's not like too stand out, I don't think it's enough to bring down her the other two art pieces.
I might have to say something to my chat. And listen, I don't think we can make on a subjective thing a prediction. Like, who will have the better tier list making a prediction about this? If it's subjective, it's kinda hard, to be honest. Like, I don't think we can gamble on that.
What do you mean?
Like-
Is your chat gambling on who has the better one?
Yeah, with a prediction. That's the thing, like, how... There's no way for us to say, like, oh, this one is better or not. Who will have the better tier list? The Feet Lover or Lotte Goddess?
Well, obviously it's gonna be me though, right?
I don't know. Like, if actually one are the believers. Can I just decide for myself? Guys, if you just vote the Feet Lover, just vote that. I'm just gonna end the vote by myself, and I'm just gonna make it like this. There's only the Feet Lover wins. So it's 100% win for all the
Wait,
believers.
Zafang is here! Zafang is here! He's in my chat!
Hey! I showcased your shoe from your waifu. You want to see it again? You got notified by someone?
So can you tell him what you rated Platinum?
I haven't rated her yet, actually. But I honestly thought, like, I see the shoes, I see the 2 art, I see an S on that.
Yeah, well, I would have put her on S, but I think it actually elevates her a little more for me, so I'm putting her in Queen.
Really, Queen.
Yeah, because I love it so much. It's really nice. Especially those white thigh highs. Sexy.
They are great, to be honest. It's just like, you have to consider, like, the E1 is just the reason why she's not the queen.
Well, that's not enough for me to deter. I mean, the shoes still are pretty solid, even
Yeah.
if they don't stand out too much.
But yeah, it's fine. I think we can move on to the next one. Ramanix. Ooh, I don't know how I will rate her.
I spent a long
Ooh.
time looking at this art, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I saw also a ton of cosplays. Like, there's so many Ramanix cosplays are going around.
Well, it's because she's cute.
Honestly, those shoes are great. They are comfortable. You
They are
see the
great.
fluff and everything. The shoes are not just blank. They have like the what are these called? Like the metal things?
Buckles?
Yeah, buckles. Never used the word before, but yes. I like them. They're great.
They're great. I'd probably rate them a solid B or A.
The skin, it's just comfortable. I would give it a B. Like there's
Yeah, I'd give her a B actually, because it looks super comfy. It's just the design doesn't like stick out too much.
they're still great shoes.
So, yeah, still great shoes. So soft B.
Next one. Ooh, this is gonna be probably an S tier for me as well.
Wait, we're not rating armpits though.
We're not rating armpits, but you gotta check the shoes out.
Wait, you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, really. I mean, they are
I
high.
think I put her in the queen tier for thighs as well.
Are you biased?
What do you mean biased? They're sexy as hell, these shoes?
They're great. I mean, they go up to the thighs. Like, technically, we could include that in our equation.
If we do, then instant queen. Let's check out her E2 art though. Are they consistent?
It is. I like what I see there. I'm just saying. I
Oh my
do
god,
like.
the artist even gets better with like the fucking art. Like the
Yeah.
shading makes it look even sexier, if that's even possible.
Yeah. The thing is, I've seen cosplays of her, or like the cosplay you can buy, and it looks like straight up you gotta buy bondage.
Is that a problem though?
Not for me. It seems like not for you as well.
Looks like it's an easy cosplayer if you're already cosplayed like 2B or something.
Yeah. You already have the shoes pretty much.
Okay, so that's an S or a queen for me. What about you?
Because you can't see the feet, I'm just gonna place it in S.
Okay, I think I agree with you
Queen
with that
needs
one.
more. Queen needs more than just great shoes.
It needs toes apparently.
Stina. Ooh. Wait, she's not underaged. You don't have to make those noises. She's intelligent. She's an intelligent student, and I'm very sure she's plus 18. I hope.
Bunny. I do like her brown loafers though. That's a nice classic shoe. I used to wear like similar ones to that when I went to school, but they were black.
Yep.
Super comfy.
I mean, they look comfortable, honestly.
Oh, she actually changes them up a bit in her E2 art if you take a look at her socks.
Oh. I don't know the one above the socks, neck
The garter?
bracelet. Is it called garter? Yes. It looks also cool. Sina was always someone that I really liked.
Yeah, I like her color. She's a very nice design in general.
Okay, wanna check the skin out as well?
Those are so cute!
Yeah, I
love
know.
them so much! I actually have a pair that looks very similar to that.
It just matches so well with everything in the picture. Great style, great choice, everything.
She's so cute!
Yeah.
I'd probably give her like an S tier just because the shoes are so cute.
The thing is, people think I have a feet fetish if like everything is S tier. I'm afraid of that, but it seems like that way. It's going in the wrong direction.
I mean, you could either take it or you could be honest.
Yes, being like if I want to be honest, then it means that I don't have a foot fetish and I just follow the script.
Honestly, S tier for me. You can do what you like because it's opinions, but
I'm S tier. I placed her S tier, but it's slowly getting a little bit crowded in the S tier.
Well, for me, it's kind of like B tier and S tier are almost like tied.
Okay, I mean S and A. There's like one operator difference at the moment for me.
Okay, shall we move on to Mayor?
Yes, I like those shoes.
Orange and white. Orange and white.
Matches her so well. Beautiful choice of style. I like it. Matches her. It matches everything here in the picture.
And we actually get like a higher definition version of it in the E2 art, so we can actually zoom in on that one better.
There's even like numbers on things. What are they?
Like little tags, right?
Yeah. I like it.
I like it. Let's check her skin.
I don't like it.
Ghostbusters. I don't like it. They're just rain boots.
Yeah.
The Meebo's cuter.
Yeah. It's. I think I'm gonna go for B.
Yeah, I agree with you. I was just gonna say that.
Yeah. Like they're cool shoes. The rain boots are bringing it down a little bit, but all in all, yeah, not a bad style.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Ooh, now it's a girl. Time for a girl that I really like. Oh, this is
Welcome
great.
to Sora!
We have the same taste. You like her as well, right?
I think she's very cute, yeah.
Thank you.
I wish I could use her more in my strategies, though.
Yeah, she's kind of hard to use. That's not pretty. She's not that amazing. That's just how it is.
Especially with Sculptor, it's like, oh, Sora, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I use now on my Special Ops account. I try to use Sculptor and Sora in a combination if I need more heal, but it's just not the same. Yeah,
I do like the one thing I like about Sora though is her her voice when singing is like, whoa, it's so different than what you think.
Yeah. Did you hear, like, you heard the song probably from the anniversary, right?
Sorry, which one?
She had multiple ones?
She does?
No, she has one. I know she has one.
I don't think I've actually heard her song. Like, is it a full song?
There is a full song. Didn't you watch the live stream?
Which one?
Okay, we gonna, the second anniversary.
Oh, I only watched the EN stream.
They didn't showcase that?
No.
Oh my god. What
There was no
what
concert or anything.
what are they doing? Okay, go
we,
to YouTube.
we just had the nice lady and the guy who always looks like he needs to blink twice for assistance.
Yeah, we gotta definitely show you the song. Like, my chat has seen it, and that is wow, Sora song. Can you find it?
I think I'll take a look at it later though, cause
Yeah.
we gotta focus on
We
the
gotta
shoes,
focus.
my
Yeah,
dude.
we have to. On the feet, to be more precise. It was. Ooh.
I do like the hearts on the shoes though. They're
Yeah.
quite cute.
It just gives her the overall style matches so well to her. It's great.
I wouldn't say it makes her particularly stand out, but the heart accent is very nice.
But I honestly give it like a really, like, this is for me an S tier caliber. Like, this is S tier.
For me, it's more of an A tier.
You
Wanna
have
take a
to
look
check.
at her?
You
Huh?
know, summer skins, they always display the best of a foot.
Oh wait,
and-
you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize. You're
Yeah.
clearly the king of feet. I shouldn't have said
No,
that
no,
so
no, I'm not.
preemptively.
I'm still your apprentice, but
No, you're the
even
king
in
of
master,
feet.
even
Right,
the masters
Lord
doing
Safit?
mistakes.
If you, hey, Cesith's chat. If you agree that he's the Lord of Safit, then flood his chat with emotes right now. Right now. I
Okay.
want to see those emotes when I look at his VOD. So go flood them.
You know,
Go flood his chat.
I didn't want to use my power, but guys, we have currently 100 viewers, 50%. Hey, you gotta spam in. Do we have? Is there like a feed emote from Twitch, guys? Is there a feed emote? We need feed emote, guys. If you have any kind of feed-related emotes, please flood her chat. I mean, really. Like, please do that. I would appreciate that. Like, I don't think I'm
My
the king of
chat
feed.
ain't gonna betray me. My chat ain't gonna betray me like this. We're good. We're safe.
It's not your chat anymore. It's our chat.
Anyway, I'm gonna probably put her in S tier. You're right, and I apologize.
Yeah, and I'm disappointed that you have not received a single emote. My entire chat is flooded with emotes. I feel offended.
Now who has the power? Unlimited power!
Ah, sorry, Esther. I lost that girl. Next one. So I'm very sure if we want to finish this, there has to be like a two-part because phew,
There's so many operators,
Yes.
and it's been 3 hours.
it's been 3 hours.
I
And
think I'm gonna have to cut it off in like 15 minutes.
yeah,
though,
that's
'cause I have
that's
to
totally
eat.
fine. Yeah. So Next one is... Let's just do Franca and Spectre and call it. I think that's fine.
Oh, okay then. Okay.
So Franca. A girl...
Her shoes kind of confuse me.
I don't know if they're nice or not. They have like such a weird form.
Like, cause like if you wear it, it's like your toes are like curved downwards, if that makes sense. It's interesting. I can't tell if this is like the artist's style or maybe the artist isn't that well gifted in wearing heels.
Yeah.
But it certainly does stand out.
It does. I like the little ribbon, the shoe. Like, it gives like a little touch to it. It's not bad.
Someone in my chat says that they look like horseshoes, and I kind of agree.
Yeah, it does have something.
That would match her better if she was a horse, though. But she's like a fox.
Is she a fox? I don't know. I don't know what she is.
I think she is. I mean, if you look at her tail, right?
Could be a horsetail as well. She's a vulpo. Okay. I don't. Vulpo are probably not horses. Do we have a horse?
I'm pretty sure Volpo's mean horse, and then Kuranta is the horse.
Okay. Yeah, you're way more experienced than I am. So let's just go to the two arts.
E2 art, let's go!
Yeah, they look a little bit more normal, like the one you see, but it's not well detailed there.
Yeah, I agree. It's just that, isn't it so crazy how the art changes so much, though?
Yeah. Like,
it's amazing.
We don't rate it, but I love the facial expression change. It looks so different.
Me too. She looks pretty smug, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Let's see if I could do a smug face. That's the closest thing I could do.
Good. Hard decision though. Like, we rate feet. I honestly say this is a C. Not gonna lie. I love the shoes, but they look uncomfortable. I don't know. One art is... It looks better there, but I don't know. I would actually give it a C.
I'd have to agree with you. I'd put her in C as well.
Spectre. This is gonna be interesting. Oh. Ooh. Hmm. You know,
they're very attractive, I have to say.
Yeah, they are. At least our nun didn't got censored. That's something.
Dude, like, they're actually different from the E2 art and the E1 art.
Oh, wow.
They become thigh-high boots in the E2 art. And holy fuck, I love thigh-high boots.
Yeah, I just want to say, I may have not said it before, but I have a thing for thigh-high boots. Like, they're so attractive.
Oh my god, comrades! Thigh-high boots and tights, though!
Yeah, thighs, stockings are great. I love when the bell is exposed as well. Like, that it can also be very cool. But yeah.
You're just starting to describe 2B from Nier Automata, aren't you? You just like 2B.
Yeah. Okay, like I saw like the first E1 and E2 and I like what I see. This is a potential S tier. And I see the skin and this is a potential S tier as well.
Yeah, they're quite cute. Nice and simple. I thought we were gonna have to detriment because I didn't think we'd see her feet, but we do see them.
Mm-hmm. It's
I think she's a solid S tier though.
Definitely. I couldn't place like I would feel bad if I would place her lower. So an S tier. Here we go. So
yes, we did it.
And I guess this is what we're leaving it be for today, it seems.
Oh my god, it's not even halfway through though.
Oh, this is there's so many 5-stars. You like see on A shift like when you expand to the 5-stars and 6-stars how many there are. Like it's insane how many 5-stars we have.
Like we could talk about it off stream later to see if we want to cut it off at 5 stars or something, but we'll see.
Yeah, like for the video purpose it would be better. Yeah, we can see what we can do there.
Yep, we'll talk about it. But so thank you for agreeing to this, by the way. I know your face was like, what the fuck?
By the way, note it down. She said thank you for agreeing. That means she was the one invited. That was...
I did? Well, yeah. I mean, I never hid that I invited you to do this tier list with me. My chat knew it too.
Yeah,
they encouraged me to invite you, actually.
I need to say it enough times that you can't cut it out in the YouTube video. Like, you can make it seem that I was the one that invited you. And I need to be very careful that I don't see anything wrong. So I think already ahead.
if anyone's gonna do a foot tier list, you gotta invite the Lord of Feet, right? Safit.
Yeah.
All praise Safit, Lord of Feet.
But if I'm the Lord, you're the
Enjoyer
queen.
of toes.
I'm just saying, you're the queen of feet if I'm the Lord of feet. Just saying.
Okay there, dude. Okay there. Oh look, my chat say all praise Safit.
Oh. Wait,
And he's like, he's not wrong. No, don't agree with him. Don't agree with him, Sarah. Don't agree with him. You're supposed to be on my side. But yeah, thank you. I know this was like a lot to do, and like I couldn't respond to you some of the time, so I appreciate you saying yes to doing this with me.
Yeah, I really appreciate you for joining in. And I'm very sorry that I may have played with your body a little bit.
What do you mean?
I
What do you mean played with my body? What did you do?
I didn't do nothing. I didn't do anything. Like it's just normal. I did
Oh my
not.
God, Art, you better have like clipped all the shit that he did, okay? You better have clipped all the shit that he did to me. Oh my God, out of context, that sounds so sus.
Everything always. But yeah.
Oh my God.
I really appreciate that for inviting me, honestly. Thanks so much for having me. And thank you so much for teaching me a lot about feet and shoes that I didn't know.
Oh my God, you're making it sound as if I'm specifically a feet connoisseur. I'm just a cosplayer, okay? Leave me alone.
And so am I. I wish I would be just a cosplayer, not a crossdresser.
Don't worry, Sophie. You're the one. You're like the #1 crossdresser of Arknights, besides Lowlight. I'll praise Lowlight.
Yeah, well, I want to challenge. One day I want to challenge Lowlight. One day I want to do it.
Why didn't you cosplay Adriana then? I mean, he already did, so you might as well see if you could do it better.
Yeah, the thing is, you still need like someone that knows how to put on a wig and to get rid of like the pickles and everything with little makeup. And I just can't do that. I don't want to buy any makeup, so I wait until I have a girlfriend so I can challenge him.
Or why don't you also, like, do you have, like, a mother figure or an aunt? Maybe they could help you.
Yeah, I really do. I would rather not ask them for help.
Or maybe your IRL friend who may be in chat can help you out?
I mean... I don't know. It's hard, it's hard.
Anyway, everybody in my chat, make sure you follow Cesith. You could find his link in the chat. Hold on, let me type it.
Okay, I know this is not gonna be a YouTube outro, but guys, make sure to follow Lotte. You know, maybe there's only 20% following her right now and are subscribed. So make sure you get this to 100%. She really deserves it. And honestly, she has so much knowledge about feet and shoes. I think she did a great job today.
God. No, you did a really great job. So thank you so much for this.
Yeah, thank you too. Anyway, hey, have a nice day. And we see each other another time.
Yep, I'm gonna go decide who to raid. And yeah, thank you again for joining me.
I thank you so much. So, with that, have a nice one.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Have a good one. Good. I leave the call now. Is this okay? Good, guys. I'm finished. Guys, I hope you see my help message. That was for me really important. I think we didn't finish it sadly. This is what we came, and yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna interrupt the poll because it's we are not comparing the tillets right now because we're not done yet, and yeah. Can I end the prediction? It's it's not finished yet. We can't really decide yet. It wouldn't be a fair vote, especially so many people have. Yeah. I will screenshot. We might finish it. Who knows? We might do that. Now we do any or something. It's already getting pretty late, actually. We're not doing any yet. So, what we're doing, I have a few plans. Today, I think I'm ending it for today. I will do tomorrow. I will work on a video. And at Wednesday, I will be back. And there's something going on right now. I would recommend you to join my Discord because As you guys know, I played Jeopardy yesterday, and I didn't perform that well. And let me just say this right now, my mods, or a few people, have decided they want to punish me. So I agreed on, my mods will create a punishment wheel. And if you have any ideas what kind of punishment we can write down there, you can inform my mods. You will find it in Ask Cesith, and you can expand the thread, and there you can write in any ideas you have. And for example, like if it's a cosplay, it would be a cosplay goal or something, because cosplays are still expensive. But like eat a onion, eat a raw tomato. I freaking hate tomatoes. What else is there? You know it. Just, it should be possible to do it, and I should be able to make a video out of it. So a lore reading stream, we're not doing that because I can't fit the punishment into a video. But yeah, if you're interested in joining there and getting some ideas or sharing some ideas, you can gladly join my Discord. And I think I'm gonna rate someone now as well. Is there anything, any questions you want to ask? But my mods would really appreciate, like, if you would help them to get some ideas done. Anything interesting. Like, you can use my old cosplays, which we haven't worn for that. Be creative. Karaoke stream wins gold to cosplay. Yeah, I don't know. Would be a hard punishment. Maybe karaoke one song. And if it's lucky, then it might be an older cosplay or something. Who knows? But yeah. We're gonna rate someone now. I don't know who we're rating. And also again, Tsugu, thanks so much for the rate. I really, really appreciate that. And I think I'm pretty much done for today. So who is live right now? I've literally talked for feet for like 3 hours. How did I... Like I want to question myself. How did I talk about feet for 3 hours and we're not even done yet? And then I want to question you. How were you able to watch a feet stream for 3 hours? And then you're blaming me that I have a feet fetish. I mean, I wouldn't say anything, but you also proven that I'm not the only one with a feet fetish. I'm just no, I don't have feet. I swear, I don't have feet fetish. I mispronounced that. But yeah, you might have proven also something today. How did... Yeah, you should ask. How did you survive? So who are we gonna rate? We could rate Bait. Yeah, we're gonna rate Bait. I don't think there's anyone live here. We could rate Natsumi Moe. I haven't rated her in a while. Yeah, we're gonna rate Bait. So, rate Bait. Yeah, let's see, I turned it off because it was like we couldn't have done it. But yeah, we are rating Bait, and once again, everyone, thank you so much for the follows. Thanks so much for the bit donations, for the subscription. I really appreciate that. I'm so sorry I didn't see everyone. Sharedar, thanks so much for the subscription. Who else was there? I don't remember. I'm gonna, you know, I would be bad to remember if I wouldn't thank. Where is it? Here. So, Sharedar, thanks so much for the subscription, and also Vatshop, thank you very much. I think those were the only two. Did I miss someone? I probably did, but I'm very sorry for that. But with that said, scuffed ending. Like always, you didn't expect anything else. But with that said, guys, I would say, have a nice one. And bye-bye, Sumarsai. Have a good one. And see ya. And hopefully, I will not have to cosplay anything anytime soon. Really appreciate that. I hope you have nice dreams from the feats that we experienced today.